please explain?
Hello there.
Not happy, Jack!
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day was leaving.
You are not prepared!
Peggy 18.
Hello there.
Do you like that really sharp, juttery way that I turn the volume of the music down? I quite like it. I quite like the fact that I just like ram it down there with no finesse. Just like grab the volume bar and I just drag it with all the force necessary to put the volume lower. I could slowly and gently scale it down. Delicately, so it's a nice little transition into the intro. But no, I just fucking crank it! Hi. What's going on? Welcome to the Rogue Room, folks. My name is Abigail Beck. Tonight we are playing Valheim. We're not doing a politics tonight. We're not. Yes, we do have flex. Cause like, look at these guns, son. I'm sorry to any. Just rams it down there. Robin, welcome to the Rogue Room. The only Twitch show you watch. Well, if you're a Twitch noob, I'm glad I can be your introduction to it. I've also updated my visuals a little bit to include a total subs bar, total subs goal. Because I thought that might be relevant to things, I suppose. Did I look at your pickies? Where'd you post your pickies? Let me have a look. Let me have a look-sees. Oh my goodness. First, can I show these? No, these guns aren't legal because we're not allowed to have guns in Australia, so don't tell anybody. And the chandelier, oh my god. Oh my good lord, look at this fucking chandelier. And then this dress, honey, oh my goodness. I'm finding.
Appreciates your recommendation.
Fancy Badger, thank you so kindly for the host. Oh, it's a full-blown host. I thought it was just a regular host, but it's a stream host. It's a several viewers host. For that, that's an honorary raid where I come from. You're actually bringing viewers across.
Appreciates your
That's an honorary raid, friend. How are you, by the way, Badger? I've not heard of Steam Power Drop. I've not heard of anything. I've doubled the price of virtually everything because people keep spamming shit. It's raid lighting. We're flexing. We're getting flipped off. I don't even know what's going on. Who else? Is there any other flip-offs? Yes. Fox. And a hydration from Unicorn. Thank you kindly. This is why I put cooldowns on all these things. Look at the cat's actually here nowadays. We got a posture check, and do you like... I have to show this fit. I have to show the fit, folks. We gotta do this bit. Look at this. This outfit. This lovely crop that I got. And this skirt doesn't really go spinny. It's a very tight. It's not exactly a spinny fit, but the top though. I mean, like, it was raining today. Okay, let me clarify to you. Okay, are you right there, Smudge? He's having a wander. Okay, let's get the raid lighting off for a moment. It was raining today, and I was doing my thing. I was doing my job. I was driving around, getting people's food and taking it to their houses, to their front doors. And I'm glad at no point during my adventures did I have to go out in the pouring rain, because it dropped and jumped in volume a little bit. Not Uber, but something similar, but it's food. Like, I deliver food. You know, there were moments where the rain was really heavy, and luckily I was in the car, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm wearing a white crop tank top without a bra. This was a bad idea. Fortunately, it never got to the point where I was saturated. That would be bad. I don't know if it's quite necessarily the material that would do that, though. It's like a linen. It's similar. It's Menulog, which is not very good, but they have DoorDash around my area too. Got given some nice women's clothes today, so you're sitting here in your new finery and you feel super cute. Glad to hear it. Nipples are in anyway. I'm a free the nipple kind of gal. Just like, fair word of warning, just totally expect at some point that I'm going to post a topless selfie on Twitter just by surprise, like, hey, check out my tits. Particularly if I get top surgery, I'm just going to like flash Twitter. That's Anywho, let's not talk about that. Posture check is out of stock. It should come back into stock as far as I'm aware it should. But if you've used it, you can't use it again. Oh my god, dude. This is why I don't wear tank tops on stream. Because I like, don't get me wrong, I like the way my arms look, but like, I'm just sitting here. And, oh my god, dude, like, holy shit. I missed your news. What was your news, Draco? What'd you drop on me? Sorry. Stoked right now. Things are looking up a bit. She wants to make that girl you met up with yesterday. She wants to make a meeting up and hanging a regular thing. That sounds fucking poggers. May we kindly get some poggers in chat, friends? Can I ask you kindly to get some poggers in chat? I've changed it so this one's got an instant transition, but all the other scenes are still like this delicate fade. Can we get some poggers in chat, friendos? Poggies. I know that when you look at the word pogger written out, don't use it as a singular. It looks like a racial slur, and you know which one I mean. Double the cost of getting flipped off, more like ripped off. That's exactly why I did it. Imagine if other transitions were instant and free. That'd be great. See, I don't have to pay money for this shit. But if if I wanted a medical transition, if I wanted to medically transition, it would cost me like $35,000 that I don't have. And hey. Oh, can I show off these earrings, by the way? Just these dangly, like, dark blue, gold, metallic chain things that are knotted over each other. These are cute as hell. And they were $5. They were marked down. I don't know why. But dude, they're $5 fucking, and I love them. Look at these bitches. Coupled with the ring, of course. You can't forget the ring. Where's the cat? There he is. Okay. So before we get into it, we have to acknowledge that we are living on the Lord. We are living on the land of our Lord and Savior, Smudge. We give acceptance and welcoming to him, or whatever I don't know. I looked at the wrong camera. I want to get more cameras. I want to get more cameras. Oh, hang on. Just realized my lights aren't properly on. Give me a second here. I'm low production value.
You are now one of us.
Look at this abysmal shit. Like, are you serious? There we go. You gotta turn the lights on, Abigail.
Welcome
Jesus.
back,
There's
supporter
only like
of the
11
cause.
of them. What the hell? Thank you for gifting some subs there, Badger, to Catalina and Haley Snaily. And speaking of emotes. I am going to change those. I've still got our list of emotes. Where is it? I think it's on my desktop. I still have this sitting here that we have to do. I have to do these for you. Our list of emotes.
You are now one
oh
of
my
us.
goodness. Rena gifting a tier 1 to Julia. Why is my volume so fucking loud? Jesus Christ. Thank you so kindly for gifting a sub to Julia Brods. Frostmourne emote. It would be too small. You wouldn't be able to tell. And besides, my main sword is Zirael at the moment. I'm not huge on Frostmourne because I can't lift the fucking thing. Thank you for all the subs, folks. Why is my sub goal not updating? What's going on there? There it goes. It still says 186 total subs though, so I don't know why that didn't update. Anyway. Oh, did I set it up correctly? Yeah, I did. Oops, wrong one. Let me see. Total subs. Yeah, count 200. Yep. Alright, it's just not updating for whatever reason. It doesn't want to. It'll fix itself eventually. The amount of souls you take with Frostmourne, it's tempting. Don't get me wrong, it's very tempting to have a sword that can steal the souls of the living. Dude, I would do so much damage. You have no idea. Level of control. Anyways. Let me get rid of some things here so I can actually see that we are now in the red room. I love smart lights, dude. They're fucking great. Here's the old lighting. Remember when that actually looks, that's a vibe. What do we think? The old lighting that we used to have. And then we got this lighting, of course, which is no lighting. But we stick with the bisexual lighting because that's the most bread tubery thing that I can do. Just spread the dabbing smudge and all will be well. All you ask is do something kind for someone else. True. Pay it forward. That's the thing, right? Pay it forward with some kindness. Buy someone's Big Mac if they're behind you in the drive-thru. Unless their meal is like $41, in which case do not do that. That is a bad idea. The Uber driver had politics news on the radio and you heard a funny thing. Do tell, please. Flexing for you. Us. Anywho. Where are we? One more person for the train. Oh, a hype train is close. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh yeah, I forgot they were testing this feature. Okay, so if a hype train is close, what it's saying right now is one person needs to sub, gift, or use bits, and we'll start a hype train up within the next 2 minutes, is what it's saying. I forgot that was a feature that they're doing. Can we reach a hype train? Can we get some hype train in the chat? Just cheer like 100 bits or something, someone, and then we get a hype train. And I don't know what happens if we do a hype train. I haven't. There we go. Zayla going for that hype train conductor spot. And Billy cheering 100 bits as well. Zayla with the 500. Thank you so kindly, folks. All right, let's get the hype lights going. Let's get the hyper lights going, folks. We are at level 2. We're getting up there already. Jesus Christ. Did that work? That didn't. And the cat's getting involved. Smudge is in on it too. Reno, thank you for the 200 and the 300. Look, we got a cat.
Another round.
This is how this works. I need to figure out something that we can do with hype trains that involve different bit prices. I'm gonna steal that idea from Jordan.
Another round.
I don't know. I don't have that level of production quality. I'm not that skilled, but I will certainly do something. I have some ideas that I would like to run through the pipeline that I would like to workshop. Here's cat. Here is what you get for the hype train, folks. You get to see the hype train cat. Look at the camera, you dickhead. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Here, we get zoomed in hype train cat. Look. Bing bang boom. Catto. There him is. And we are now
You are now one of us.
Oh my goodness. Gifted 5 tier 1 subs to Freaky Fagoo, the Fat Meerkat, Clownline, Lictar, and MDHJ. Holy heck. Dude. What in the world? Does that mean we're on level 2?
You are now one of us.
Shut up, Botwick, you dickhead. I gotta fix Botwick up. Got paid! And then you're paying it forward. Oh my goodness. Level 2 complete. We're into level 3. We're in level 3, 4%.
You are now one of us.
Thank you for gifting those subs. Oh my god, folks. What is with the hype train going on? Level 4. We didn't get to level 5 last time. Can we get to level 5? We're at level 3 right now.
Welcome back, supporter of the cause.
I'm gonna rub my kitty. I'm just rubbing my pussy down here. But luckily, I can't show you that on Twitch.
You are now one of us.
Here we go, rubbing the pussy stream. 1,000 bits. Oh my god, Rena, Jesus Christ. TOS. Is it TOS to be playing with my pussy like this?
Another round on you.
What is wrong with me, dude? Why am I making so many sex jokes lately? Somebody stop me, please. We're at 48% of the way to level 4. I tell you what, I have a thought. I have a friend. I have some friends. Remarkably, this is a crazy thought to me as well. I don't get this as an autistic person. I don't understand the very concept of me having friends, but apparently I do. I have a thought, sorry, friendos, given that we are playing Valheim tonight, and this was gifted to me by Catalina, if I'm not mistaken. And Fox gifted me Resident Evil 2, so that's got to be in the pipeline at some point in the near future. We got to play Resident Evil 2. 5 subs.
You are now
God,
one of us.
Oh my god, Badger. Gifting 5 subs to Witherrose, Botwick, Stained, Binary Split, and Xylo. Level 4, folks. We are in level 4. If we hit level 5, here's what I'm gonna do.
Welcome back, supporter of the cause.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I like how Botwick is an 11-month subscriber. Here's what we're gonna do, friendos.
You are now one of us.
Yeah. Shut up, Botwick. Jesus Christ. I'm definitely replacing at least specifically, the 5 gifted subs sound effect with something else. Not Roguely fans. I will gift... I will do a giveaway for a copy of Valheim. I don't know how we're going to do a giveaway, but I'm going to do a giveaway of a copy of Valheim if we reach level 5. Which, realistically, was just going to be if we reach 200 subs tonight. Which we're close to anyway. So, you know, if we hit level 5... I will give away a copy of Valheim to someone. I'm thinking what I'll do is we'll do another stream and you'll be able to buy raffle tickets with your channel points. So if you like have 2,000 channel points or 1,000, you can buy a raffle ticket and I'll just put them in a bowl and I'll mix them up and pick whoever's name it is. Does that sound good? Does that sound cool? I don't do giveaways, but I've been thinking I'm feeling a little generous. Rena, thank you so kindly for another 1,000 bits. Jesus Christ. The politic theme thingy McConnell tells businesses to stay out of politics except with campaign donations. Oh my god. Save this one for tomorrow. DM it to me. Draco, DM it to me. We'll give that a look because I want to do some political bullshit tomorrow. I definitely want to do some political bullshit tomorrow. With different coloured eyeshadow because I'm far too bright and sparkly. I've got like silver glittery bullshit on my eyes right now.
You are now one
Badger,
of us.
there it is. Thank you for gifting subs to Rhetoric and Quiet Riot. That gets us to level 5, folks. Absolute legends. I need more very obviously
You
sparkly
are now
makeup.
one of us.
At any rate, you have secured for someone in this community. We don't know who. We haven't got a clue who it is yet. But we'll do a thing. We'll do a spam hype, spam emote, spam whatever. Do whatever you want. We have just locked in someone in this community is going to get a copy of Valheim from me as a giveaway reward because you, the people, paid for it. I feel like, you know, if we add up the cost of everything you just paid me, it's the cost of a copy of Valheim. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a giveaway tomorrow. If you have, I'll set it to 1,000 channel points. You can buy a raffle ticket for 1,000 channel points. I'll make sure to go out and buy a thing of raffle tickets from like a cheap shop or whatever, and a little bowl, and we'll put all the tickets in a bowl. Buy raffle tickets throughout the night. We'll raffle off a copy of Valheim by the end of the night. Wanted to say, really appreciate your presence on Twitter. Thank you so much, AL. I appreciate you. How are you doing, by the way? Well, there we have it, folks. We have secured a copy of Valheim for someone in this community who hasn't got it. Don't put in on the giveaway if you've already got the game. That's redundant. Thank you so much, everybody. You are delightful. I don't do enough giving back in this community. I'm very selfish. I'm a very selfish, narcissistic person, which is why I have 2 cameras. I have 2 cameras, so I can, and just so we're aware, I have a mirror right here. And I can like, can I angle it so I can see myself? No, hang on, let's do this one. So now you can see multiple of me. Look at how many me's there are. There are there's nowhere near enough. And then we go over this side. And there's a paused me on my stream dashboard. Look. Look, how many Abigails can you take? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We can only get 4 in frame. But hey, level 5 hype train completed less than 30 minutes into stream. It's fucking awesome, dude. Holy hell. Need an exclusive mirror camera. Yes, I do. I need just more cameras. I'm inspired by the likes of, like I was watching Cat's Kitchen before. Cat's got like 4 or 5 cameras at least. Rora Pickles has got a ton of cameras that she swaps between. I think Paladin Amber does it as well. I just love the whole thing of multiple different camera angles. It's really...
You are now
oh my
one
goodness.
of us.
Rena, you're just pushing the hype train even further. We're now at 127% level 5 hype train. Thank you for gifting a sub to Unicorn. Yeah, Rora's under the desk camera is fucking awesome. I love that level of production value. Hype train complete at a total of 17 gift subs and 3,100 bits. Those bits alone have just covered the cost of Valheim. Have covered the cost of a copy of Valheim for someone in this community. So we're going to do a raffle. We're going to do an old school raffle. You buy in with 1,000 channel points, which are currently called Rogue Coin. I'm gonna change the name of them back to Amethysts, but whatever. Thank you everybody so much. You do the absolute best thing for me. You provide me with a place where I have felt comfortable and accepted and welcomed and have created a space that is good for many people. I don't know what I'm saying here. I don't really have words for this sort of stuff. I'm like one of those people who goes up on stage to accept an award and didn't write a speech, so I'm just going to stumble over my words. Thank you so much for being such lovely people. Catalina, have a good one. Thank you so kindly for being here. Pretty drunk. I'm pretty sure you won't remember tonight, and you drunk self. Not remember what Valheim. Have I been calling it Valhalla? No, I've been calling it Valheim. We're going to play some Valheim very shortly. I'll show you what I have done. I haven't done much. I haven't beaten the first boss yet because I don't know if I have the capacity to do so, honestly. I'm very, very early game. I've played maybe a total of 6 hours of it. And I know that in order to get a pickaxe, which can dramatically change some of the way the game works, you need to beat that first boss. So I need to... Let's see if we can beat that first boss in Valheim tonight. Which, you know, Valheim may become an in-betweener kind of game, because at the moment we're playing next... If you haven't already voted, actually, on the subject of video games, Wednesdays are Wednesday night write-offs. And the game's currently available for next Wednesday onwards. Alien Isolation, Fallout New Vegas, Silent Hill 4, The Room, and Sleeping Dogs. Nobody wants to watch Sleeping Dogs. If you're at all interested in voting on this poll here, it has 41 votes so far, which will decide the next game that we play on Wednesday nights. But tonight it's Valheim. So yeah, as of next week I'll be starting. Whichever one wins this poll, on Tuesday night next week I will decide. Oh my goodness. Anywho, what are our thoughts on that? What are our thoughts on that? Summer Mouse, welcome to the Rogue Room. Also, let me just check something really quickly. I think we fixed this before we started stream, but I want to make sure, just in case, followers only mode is turned off. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. We've had some issues with bots and spammers and things like that recently, so we've had to switch on and off followers only mode to stop people spamming and things of that nature, so hopefully we don't need to do that tonight. Have I seen your Alien Isolation stream promo moves from a long time ago? Show me, please, because I feel like I may have. Cat, why are you biting me? Why is him biting me? I'm giving him free space here on my lap, and he did a bite. You do not do a bite. Do not do a bite. Anyway. Let's bring that back in. Fix my camera up. You know what I would love to have? A camera that I can control with some software on my PC, like the angle of it and stuff. How cool would that be? Anyway. Let's actually play the game. Should we actually launch the game? I think we should. Also, at least a tiny portion of the money you've given me on Twitch is going towards this beanie. I love it, and I am going to have it and wear it on stream. I adore it so much. I'm going to measure my head so I get the right size. It's cute. I like it. It's a slouchy beanie. I've never had a slouchy beanie in my life. I want it. I need it. Also, please forgive me for having found these. I'm not going to buy these. But I've really been feeling, you know, since you may have seen my pinned tweet at the moment, is this particular outfit, right? Wearing a denim one piece and a denim headband, and I went on Etsy and I looked up denim boots, and I found these. I don't like them, but I would like a pair of boots that's like that. If you get what I mean. I would like a pair of boots that is in that scuffed denim aesthetic. But I haven't found anything just yet. I might have to custom make them myself. Anyway. You do have link permission. Yes, links are turned on. Yeah. It's about time for you to go. Congrats to whoever gets the game. Well, we won't decide until tomorrow night. And if you want to buy the ticket, I'm gonna set up a channel point reward that is 1,000... 1,000... What's it called? 1,000 channel points. Oh. That's awesome. Oh, dude. When you look at the design, when you really look at the design for the aliens, where is it? If you look at the design for like the alien skulls, the alien heads and things like that, they're really disturbing looking, like, and that's with good reason. Like this sort of stuff. But just generally any sort of HR Geiger related stuff is awesome. Is it HR Geiger? I think it's HR Geiger anyway. Can you enter for others? You could. I don't see any reason why not. I'm going to set it so, like, we'll do the raffle tomorrow night. I'll set it to a stream. We might do it tomorrow, or we can do it, like, over the course of a week, maybe? How do we feel about that? Do we do it, like, instantly, or do we do it, like, in one stream, or do we do it over the course of the next few days, or do I announce it tonight, Do I announce it tonight, mate? And then say, we'll give everybody time to get hyped for the giveaway thing, and then we can draw the giveaway on Monday, for example, when I come back from the weekend off. How do we feel about that, as an example? Is that an idea? You know, next 2 nights? Starting now, actually, starting now. Oh, no, that might be confusing, because I don't have the tickets. I don't have the tickets. At any rate, I am not going to do the thing that some streamers... I've seen some streamers do this. Do not do this. It's against TOS. If you are a streamer, do not do a giveaway where only subs can win. That's against the terms of service. You can get in trouble for that. Anyway, we're going to play the game now. We'll start the giveaway stuff tomorrow night, and I think we'll draw it on Monday. How's that sound? Is that a good idea? I think that's a good idea. Any hoomst. Also, the game is in early access, which it's quite frankly one of the more fun early access games I've played personally. What am I looking for? Music. Let's turn the music off. And do this. I've also changed. My little logo down here is significantly smaller because that bitch was huge. That bitch was fucking huge. And I was like, no, you're covering up most... Like, it was a good quarter of my cam scene. So I've shrunk my little logo down to tiny little pixelated bullshit. So I have played a little bit of it. Did one of those credits say Coffee Stan? It might have. It was a thick... I might still change the X so that it has the lipstick X aesthetic to it, but it was too much. It was too much, mate. Your brain just went down the rabbit hole of thinking about buying stuff for the girl you're seeing, like Pride stuff off Etsy. And yeah, Chloe, we really did win on the trans Pride flag colors. They're so good. The trans Pride scheme is so good. So I'm Abigail playing Abigail, as you might have guessed. Oh, Coffee Stain. There we go. Oh, Lord. I can hear my PC. Don't give me that, please. I already have trouble with my PS4. By the way, friendos, I want to give you a moment to ruminate on something for me. You don't know my son. He's only just turned 5. But I want to give you a moment to think about what video game I recently bought my son for his birthday. I bought him a video game. I want you to think, what video game did Abby buy for her son for his recent birthday? Give you a moment to consider it. It's not... Fortnite is free. You don't buy that one. A game that you would buy, right? Not Minecraft. They've already played a ton of that. Not Postal. Not Roblox. Knack 2, baby! Unironically, yes, my son got Knack 2 for his birthday. He fucking loves the first game. He has played it back to front. He knows all the ins and outs of Knack 1. I know the story back to front just from listening to him play it. He talks about it constantly, and I thought, there's a Knack 2. Fuck it. So thank you, PlayStation Plus, for finding a game that my son actually genuinely enjoys. Even if the character design of Knack is entirely ungodly, unsightly garbage, I can at least say that my son does like it. Okay, I don't know if... I don't want to fight you because I don't have anything on me and I've forgotten how to play this game, so... We're going this way. I'm trying to go to where I died, which is in a place that I'm pretty sure I'm not prepped to deal with. I have nothing. Can you hear the game alright? We're not really doing anything. There's a bit of background music, I think. No skill drain, so I'm assuming that'll come into play later, because I've recently, obviously the last time I was playing this, I got fucking deaded, and I was just like, I'm not going back to fix that shit. So we're gonna... Oh, okay, my stamina ran out. Got that Dark Souls style stamina meter. Which is what I have heard. Some people refer to this game as like a mishmash of things like Minecraft and Dark Souls. Like it's, you know, all good games in this day and age, I think, are going to become some kind of amalgamation of other games. It's just a measure of how you integrate the different features. So we've got a bit of, you know, we've got the AC Valhalla aesthetic. We've got Vikings. Then we got Minecraft, because it's got building mechanics, it's got crafting, it's got building and crafting. And then the combat is vaguely Souls-like. It does have a dodge mechanic, a block mechanic. I'll take some raspberries, why not? Give me some raspberries, mate. It dropped them, and did I pick them up? Yeah, I did. For those of you who have played it, would you say that that's a comparable... Would you say it's a good comparison? Would you say it's a good comparison? So many materials. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I think I died in a place where I can't really easily get my stuff back, which is a bit shite. It is a bit gobshite. We got... What's in here? I'll take that. I still haven't really mastered this game by any stretch of the imagination. You are sheltered. Why am I sheltered? Oh, crap. We're going into an area with deeper, bluer forests, which means it's a bit more dangerousness in here. But I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. I'm going to have to just, like, sprint towards my corpse and try not to die on the way there. Also, one other major thing they absolutely ripped off of Dark Souls. This game has skeletons in it. It does indeed have skeletons in it. And they are bad at this early level. So that is quite clearly a Dark Souls mechanic that they've just lifted straight from Dark Souls. The skeletons that will do big damage and will ruin your day when you're just starting the game. Has a lot worse than having skeletons. So I've heard, and I'm excited to see more. I've come across a wintry area, which looked like it had some big trolley dudes wandering around it. Keep in mind, I am in no way... oh, here we go. I died near the snowy area. Fantastic. Items recovered. So, now I gotta get home. And that's Yggdrasil, the World Tree. I like the art style of this game. Particularly... the fact that if we can't really get a good look at it from... I mean, I don't even know if you'd be able to tell on my stream. I don't think the stream quality is that good. But you'll notice my character is pretty low poly looking. And the environment has a lot of detail to it. But you get up close to the trees and the logs and the rocks and you'll see they are pretty polygonal. And they've got these pixelated textures. It's got this almost early PS2 charm to it. But it's got a few refinements that you wouldn't have found in that era of gaming, like technically speaking. It's got stuff like God rays, it's got weather effects, the grass blowing in the breeze and all that sort of stuff. So it's a nice combination of a sort of retro style of graphics. Yeah, kind of like early WoW. Remember when they released that major overhaul for World of Warcraft? And... a lot of the graphical changes, like they increased, I think it was with Cataclysm or with Wrath of the Lich King, they increased quite a few graphical things, and one of them was water looked really nice. So they increased certain graphical things, but the character models were still pretty, like, vanilla. Yeah, I think it was pre-Cataclysm patch. But yeah, they had... yeah, they changed the water, they changed a few other graphics, they added a few other visual effects, but the rest of the game still looked largely like Burning Crusade, Vanilla WoW sort of thing. And over time, World of Warcraft has added a bunch of changes to it that has made the game look a lot better. They've upgraded the appearance of all the races now, so they look a lot more fresh. But overall, like it's interesting to see that mixture of old and new. If it's done well, it can come across really nice. But I've also seen it done really poorly in other games. You know, where they'll take one type of feature. You know what's a good example? Mountain comes after meadows, then black forest and swamp. Oh, okay. So yeah, one of the what was I going to say? When Minecraft was fairly new, there was a game that came out in about 2013 called Fortress Craft. I've mentioned it before on stream. Oh, Runestone. What's this one? Oh. Hang on, I'm trying to read here. Hold, traveller, and bear witness to my warning. We are many who have come before you, carried here by Odin's will to do his work. The path ahead is hard, and the dangers great. If you hold your life dear, keep to these meadows and make your dwelling away from the trees. Fear the Horned One and spare his kin. No, I'm going to fuck him up. There was, yeah, Fortress Craft, right? And what makes Minecraft work so well, right? And don't get me wrong, Minecraft has, in recent time... did you drop anything? Can I pick anything up? Yes. Minecraft has in recent times experimented with the idea of adding fancy graphical features that look really interesting when contrasted with the blocky style of the game. But Fortresscraft was, released, I think it was 2013, and it was essentially a Minecraft clone. It was one of the first. And the most distracting thing about it was, it kept that blocky look to it, but the entire game had these hyper-realistic textures, and it was really off-putting to look at. When you look at Minecraft, what makes it work really well, graphically speaking, is the fact that it's a blocky world made up of really pixelated textures. That works particularly well for that style of game, I think. And which is why, this is all personal aesthetic choice on my part, of course. But one of the major things that cropped up in the Minecraft community was the presence of realistic texture packs, which was really strange, Again, comes back to exactly the same thing that Fortresscraft was doing, where it's like, here's this incredibly blocky game, and you're going far too deep on detail. Like, for example, I suppose in some ways Lego has done this too, but trying to use Lego as an example. Here's my house, by the way. You can't really see it because it's a bit dark at the moment. You think about Lego, which has always been one of the major comparisons between, with regards to Minecraft, for example. No, oh my god, you idiot. And like Lego's really simple. All the blocks are like monocolored, or like the more advanced stuff is really cartoony in terms of its design. Like, I wouldn't mind. There are certain high-res texture packs for Minecraft that are cartoony in style. So the blocks are really, really nicely graphically looking, or whatever. Like, you can't see the pixels in the textures. Like, they're really high-definition textures, but they're a cartoony art style, and that works with Minecraft. But when you take, realistic real-world textures, like a Max Payne kind of situation, Max Payne did this thing, the original game, where they used photorealistic textures for some of the environments. It worked for that game in particular, but yeah. The thing that amazes you about this game is it's made by 5 people. Yeah, like, game design is getting a little bit more advanced, I've noticed, with regards to the kinds of things that one person or a small team of people can do. I played Minecraft with crazy shaders but couldn't stand realistic textures. Yeah. I've played with shaders before. I don't mind them. I think they look okay. But when you start introducing stuff like cows that have the texture of actual real-world cows, I'm like, bruh, the fuck are you doing, mate? What are you doing? That looks atrocious. Atrocious. Alright, so I've got a leather helmet. I need to get the materials for even more leather helmet, or other leather materials. Really small team, and the game is a heckin' masterpiece. Oh yeah, Hollow Knight, yeah. I need to go back and finish that. I got stuck at a certain point and I just got frustrated with it, so I stopped playing it. A deer hide cape. I need to get bone fragments. That's not going to go well for me, is it? Can I not make another? Oh, I can make a leather tunic. What am I doing with this raggedy bullshit? Well, now I can't make leather pants. So, that's a bit shit. Can I do anything with my existing tunic? Can I toss it? What can I do with it? I don't want it. I'm going to put you away. You can go in here with my wood. No. You can go in this one, I guess, with my whatever this stuff is. So we want to get some leather pants next. Yeah, this is my storage system. So we got 6 chests up here. I'm on fire, apparently. I've forgotten how to roll, and we got more over here. Or is that just because I'm near fire? No, I'm near fire. Anyway, I'm gonna be killing deer. Yes, I have to kill deer. I'm not a vegan. I don't play video games in a vegan way. The indie scene is so much better than the AAA scene. Yeah, I agree. I'm inclined to agree. Like, don't get me wrong here. I fully believe that, and I want to play God of War, like the PS4 God of War. It looks really good. And I know God of War Ragnarok is probably going to be badass as well, like while we're staying on topic, I suppose. But the thing is, at the end of the day, a lot of those bigger AAA budget, like big budget games, especially PlayStation's ones actually, is they're really good games, but at the end of the day, they are intensely derivative. And indie games are the same in a lot of ways, but I've noticed there's a lot more ingenuity and a lot more creativity amidst the indie scene. Because, of course, the AAA scene, especially with something like Sony, is they play it as safe as they possibly can to make as much money as possible. That's why Spider-Man has done so well for Sony. Everybody loves Spider-Man, as much of a cop sympathizer as he is. Fuck cops, ACAB. ACAB, that includes Spider-Man. But, you know, everyone loves Spider-Man. So releasing a really high-quality Spider-Man game and then a high-quality follow-up to that game was a surefire bet for Sony to make money. You know, they were going to either sell consoles or sell many copies of the game. And yeah, passion dies when a company is taken over by investors. Exactly. Get smacked. Oh, hello. And in that regard, when you've got an indie company who are developing a game largely based on hobbyism, you know, they're not really doing it for the sake of making a ton of money, but it's like having an indie band. You know, you and your friends all play instruments and you get together and you play in a band, you make your own songs. Yeah, there's farms in the game. I just haven't figured out how to do any kind of agriculture yet. I have no idea what I'm doing in this. I've got a hoe, but I don't know how to use it. Anyway, yeah, it's it's largely the same with indie devs. You know, indie developers will find a group of people like them and they're just like, well, let's make a game together. We've all got certain skills that we can use to make this thing happen. Let's do it. And it's a lot of work and it's a lot of effort, but it brings those people together in a very particular way. You know, that shared passion that can result in some really fantastic games. And that's the great thing about stuff like Steam, even though we have had to deal with... I don't even know what my ambition is at the moment. I guess we're killing deer. Let's go kill some deer and get some more leather. You need to cultivate it, but you can trap boars and tame them. Okay, I gotta learn how to trap boars. Let's have a look. Let's go see if we can find some deers. Oh dear. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's like the double-edged sword of stuff like Greenlight, but there is a lot more ease of use in creating a game and then releasing it. Like a lot of developers nowadays have tools that developers 20 years ago didn't have, for example. So the process of creating a game is a lot more intuitive and easier to get into. And also the market tools are a lot more accessible. So a lot of developers can release a game on something like Steam with minimal interference from publishers and things like that. So that's, quite frankly, a tremendous boon for the gaming industry, for gamers as a whole. If only we could coerce more gamers away from stuff like Call of Duty and into stuff like Stardew Valley, which was largely developed until the last patch by one man. You know, Stardew Valley, which has become this absolute blockbuster hit, especially on Twitch, was developed by one dude, and he only recently, with that latest patch, I should say, the game's not over, but with that latest patch he had a little bit of help, but by and large the whole game was him, one guy, which is incredible. It's phenomenal. You know, a group of friends making one ultimate baby that will put all the rich babies to shame because there are things you can't buy. And you know what I've noticed is, like, a lot of these games, like what we're playing now, you know, it's got a lot of similarities to bigger, more robust games. But it's also the feeling of satisfaction you get from, say, collecting the resources. You know, in other games, I've noticed there's a certain... Oh, hello. Can I... Hello. Do you think I can snipe it from here? There's a lot of sensation in... I don't know if I can get it. Nope, that just scared it off. Great, awesome. I don't know how to aim with these things. I don't think the deer stop running either. I think they just keep going and going and going until you eventually kill them or they despawn. I don't know. Anywho, that's great. I needed to kill more of them. If there is a tip beyond use the bow, they'll eventually return to the spot. Okay, so should I camp out and wait for them? Let's try that. Is that an idea? Oh no, my ear's ringing. Oh, stop that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, no. Ow. Stop. How long does it take? Oh yeah, I didn't think about the fact that there's a wind mechanic in this. Like, look where the wind is going. I don't think it really affected where my arrow was traveling just then, but yeah, there is a fair amount of arc. You can't seem to recollect your arrows. Oh, dude. Oh, I hate that so much. So much. I don't know why my ear is ringing. I do not know why my ear is ringing. Holy heck. Who gave my ears a phone call? Was it you, Judas? Oh, hello. That just startled him. Oh my god, that was savage. I got leather scraps. Can I make leather from leather scraps? I can't pick up my arrow. Dang it. I can, okay. It's been quite a few weeks since I've played this, so I've forgotten what I knew. That was violent. This game has got gibs. I love it. Is it gibs or jibs? Are we going to have this discussion? Remember the GIF v GIF thing? We're going to have the same discussion, but for gibs. Is it Gibbs or is it Jibs? I can't do a poll. Can someone do a / poll? Oh, none of you are mods at the moment, I think. Hard G. But also... Yeah, giblets. I was going to say giblets. Oh no. What have I started? Oh shit. Oh fuck. This is bad. This was bad. This is bad. This is bad. Did I just drip water on you, cat? I think I might have. Oh, okay, let's see if we can find those deer again. GIF is only GIF because it's an acronym. True. I hate the fact that the creator said it's GIF. Like, what the f... No, it's not. It's not graphics interchange format. It's graphics. Graphics interchange format, you dickhead. It is not GIF. I refuse to... GIF is peanut butter. Okay? GIF is not a fucking interchange format. You're playing Valheim too? I've only played a little bit of it, so I'm really, really shit at it. How you doing, Apollo? Giraffe interchange format. Oh yeah, GIF is also a cleaning product. There's a cleaning product. There's... Oh, it's not a peanut butter. Sorry, I don't think. It's like a... What is it? There is a certain product that's called Jif that's not the cleaning product. It's a different thing, but it's an edible product. And it's in a... Is it marshmallow fluff? I feel like it's marshmallow fluff. Have you folks ever had that? You get marshmallow fluff to like make certain desserts and things like that. And if I'm not mistaken, Jif makes one. I think they also do a peanut butter though. Currently sailing, so you're just sitting here for a while. I tried the sailing and I couldn't figure it out. I'm gonna have to learn that. It is a peanut butter, okay. I am certain they also did a marshmallow fluff. It's spelled Jif with 2 Fs. Oh, okay. Isn't there also a lemon juice? Oh my god, how many brands have used the term Jif? Unless it's just the one brand making a bunch of different products, which is entirely possible. It could just be the one brand. Why are there no deers? Why are there no deers? Hello, German. How's it going? How's it hanging? I hope you're well. Were you here for the hype train earlier? We kind of went a bit overboard. It's pronounced G. Gears of War. Who here played Gears of War? Get jibbed. You were sleepings. It was good fun. Grumpy and sore. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you're a bad dude. Oh. That's right, it's block. You hold block and you press jump at the same time and you dodge. You gotta make sure you maintain your stamina, naturally. Got him. There we go. I did it. I did that shit, bitch. Had a Grey Dwarf eye. I also picked up what looked like a scroll of some sort. So we're in the Black Forest, which is not where I want to be. I keep trying to scroll my my hotbar. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. I know I've seen people playing this with an axe, so I'm assuming you can use an axe as a weapon as well. Do I have an axe? I don't think I have one at the moment. Get flipped off. There you go, Fox. Yeah, no, you can't beat rocks with clubs. It does 0 damage, but you can mine rocks later on. You can get a pickaxe, and I do not currently have one. We're just exploring at the present. Axe can be a weapon. Good shit. Is there a sword? I want a sword. I don't know why I've recently developed an affinity for swords. I don't know what it is. You know, I've always thought they were kind of a mundane weapon compared to other things. Sailing has finally paid off. You found the swamp. Fucking pog. Poggers. Absolute pog. You love to hear it. Swords. Swords are cool. They are. They are. Swords are cool. There's a sword once you get bronze. Okay. Oh, hello. This is a fort. Skellingtons? Skellingtons. Oh. Skellingtons? Please no Skellingtons. Loads of weapon types. That's good to hear. Oh, yep. There is the Skellingtons. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got him. Staggered him, and it worked. There we go, we won. Did I get any bone from him? I can't seem to swim, by the way, so... It seems like blunt weapons work best on skellies. I don't know how to heal. How do I heal? I can eat, but that's not going to heal me. Can I just, like, eat the raw meat? I can't eat the raw meat by itself. Can I make a... No, I can't. I cannot make a campfire to cook my food on. Does that mean there's more Skellingtons, or was that the one Skellington? I don't want to go in there and get myself absolutely fucked up. There's nothing here. Oh, hang on. Here's a doorway. I'm assuming you can later on make buildings out of stone. Because my house at the moment is entirely made out of wood. No loot to speak of? Well, that's a bit shite. Need iron for that, though. Okay. That would make sense. Let me just try something really quickly. How is that? Is that loud enough? Can you hear it? Like, I could barely hear the game, so I thought, you know, you probably can't hear it either. By the way, I forget what it was that I was watching today. This is $28.95. But Fox, we are doing a giveaway of this game, which I think we're going to draw it on Monday, so save your channel points and save your money, because I'm going to buy somebody a copy of it, and you may just get a chance to win. Just got your stone cutter. Just let me tell you, building a hearth on the second floor of a building takes some engineering skill. Oh my. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. So yeah, hold your horses. Don't buy it just yet. I may actually, I mean, unless you already have it, of course. If you've already got a copy of it, then there's no point in holding your horses. Because you've already got it. But I am going to do a giveaway of this on Monday. We're going to set up a, Hi, intrigued. I'm dead. Stop that. I'm not technically allowed to make dad jokes anymore. So yeah, we're going to do a thing. We're going to do raffle tickets. I'm going to get a fishbowl sort of thingy. I'm going to put the raffle tickets in a fishbowl. And you buy a raffle ticket with your channel points, because you're not allowed to buy them with subs. You're not allowed to do a giveaway where it's just subs can be the only ones that win the prize. That's not allowed on Twitch. But I will do a giveaway where if you have a certain amount of channel points, just like a bare minimum level of loyalty, basically. You know, I'm going to set it to like maybe 1,000 channel points or 1,500 or something. You buy one ticket, your ticket goes in the fishbowl, and then we'll draw it on Monday. Can you join the giveaway for someone else? That's been brought up, and yeah, I don't see why not, honestly, if you wanted to do that. Just provided, yeah, I'll set up the channel point reward. I'll stop swinging your club. I'll set up the channel point reward like after this stream, and it's only one ticket. You only get the chance to buy one ticket. So if you do one, I'm going to write down everyone's names. I'm going to know who's already bought a ticket. You do not get to buy more than one. That's it. And then yeah, on Monday we'll do the draw, and whoever wins. Whoever wins gets a copy of Valheim. There you go. Oh, hello. What's this? Ooh, what's this? What are this? That's not a good thing. Oh God. No. Jesus. Jesus, cock on a crucifix, Christ. Hearths don't go on wooden floors, so he had to build a stone floor to sit on. But of course the wooden floor wouldn't support the weight of stone blocks, so they needed iron posts to hold them up. But now you have a large fire for burning almost industrial amounts of meat. Fuck yes. Oh my goodness. That's not helping. Heinz, by the way. Welcome. How you doing? Sorry, I was distracted talking. How you doing? You know what? Since we're here, we'll sleep. We'll do a slep. How's it going? This is a free flex for you. You can get to see my biceps. Oh, I just realized I slept before, and it gave me a message, and I didn't read it. I just didn't read it. I completely ignored it. It does that sometimes. It gives you this kind of you're exposed. Yeah, no shit. It gives you this kind of a message that outlines, I guess, a bit of your past or something like that. Tells a bit of background story, and I just completely missed the fucker. I can't believe that. I'm very bad at this. I'm very bad at video games. This is why I stopped playing them by and large. I discovered I'm better at talking about things. Like, for example, everybody can freely get pissed off at Governor Asa Hutchinson of Arkansas now. Because we were singing his praises last night on stream for vetoing HB 1570, the anti-trans healthcare bill in Arkansas. He vetoed it, but he also made it quite clearly known that his veto could be overrun by a general, what's it called, majority. Oh, hello. What was it called? The General Assembly. Sorry, the General Assembly. It could get overrun, overturned, overruled, whatever. And it did, unshockingly, of course. Which is a bit shit, so Arkansas trans teens are now going to suffer as a result of that. So we can only hope that the ACLU takes whoever it is that needs to be taken to court, and that whole situation gets smoothed out and the bill gets repealed, because holy fucking shit, dude. Oh, there's a deer here and I don't have my stuff. Where am I? Around about here. I need to explore more and find more deer. Also, I need you to like teach me how to capture boars, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do with the boars. Stop chasing me, dude. Holy fuck. I'm not bothering you at all. Leave me alone. He's still going. He is still going. America is a hellhole. I agree. I mean, Joe Biden made the stance that using Title IX to exclude transgender teenagers is illegal. Like, you can't do that. Now, if only he could do the same for trans healthcare, that would be nice. You know, go outright state, oh, you can't actually do this. Stop taking away trans kids' rights. That would be a good thing. It'd be nice if transgender teenagers would have rights. And there was a really sad story I saw today, which I'm not surprised that I saw this, but it was about Abigail Thorne. An interview, I think it was an interview with BBC, where I'm going to have to find the interview and I'm going to have to watch it. Maybe I can find it and we can watch it together on stream. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that because it's BBC footage. It might have like DMCA or something, copyright or something. But at any rate, in this BBC interview, and this is the sad thing, this is the sad, grim reality about transgender people, is, she outright stated that if she hadn't come out, she probably wouldn't have been alive by 30. She's 27. Which is just a really awful thing to hear. And, that's the truth, though, for a lot of transgender people. If they are not allowed the opportunity to come out and be themselves, be who they are, a lot of them are faced with the reality of their own mortality about it. It's very, very grim. Which, of course, a lot of assholes like to use that against us. A lot of assholes like to use the idea of the fact that suicidal ideation is a thing, like to weaponize that, which is just absurd. Why you would be such a callous person as to weaponize suicidal tendencies against a person is beyond me. You can hear her desperation about that situation. I need to watch it. I definitely need to watch it. Reading it and seeing the screen caps are one thing, but I need to hear her, the way she phrases it, because I feel I relate quite heavily to that. There was a significant period of just I didn't want to end my life. Oh, Kiara, hello. Hello, Kiara. Welcome, friends. How's it going? Can we do party mode? Can we get some party mode for the raid going? Can we get the raid going? The raid scene situation. Dan the Man 707720. Welcome to the Rogue Room. How you doing? It's short but powerful, not unexpected from Abby, must be said. Oh, we're getting into some heavy discussions right now. And we're just playing a bit of Valheim. Thank you so kindly for the raid, Kiara. Do you like my raid party lights? I'm just gonna collect my corpse here really quickly. How was your stream? What did you get up to? What did you get up to? And thank you for the host, Dan, by the way. Where did my stuff drop? It was roundabouts here, I reckon. Yeah, we got party mode going at the moment. It's the best I can do. Here we go. Here's my stuff. Let's grab this and let's get the flock out of here. Let's make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here, shall we? So yeah, what'd you get up to? What'd you get up to? Tell us all about it. And then we'll come back to what we were talking about, which is very sad, very upsetting, but I would like to take the moment to relate as well, because I think it's important to talk about these things. Talking about vaccines and how people getting them think social distancing rules do not apply to them. Dude, social distancing desperately needs to stick around post-vaccine. Hell, masks need to stick around post-vaccine. I'm very tempted to stock up on even more masks. Oh, I'm in mountain. I don't think I'm meant to be in mountain yet. Let's not go mountain. We ain't going mountain, right? We're not going mountain. Let me get dressed really quickly. How Shrek movies don't hold up. I'm gonna have to. You're gonna need to do. Oh, hang on. Let me turn this off because we're done with the raid scene. Please give me a synopsis. Please give me a synopsis of how the Shrek movies don't hold up, because I think I might have a few inclinations. Hey, Turkey, how you doing? I need some more masks. I want to get a trans flag mask just for the hell of it, and I also want to get one that says it goes over your nose. But the thing is, in Australia, COVID cases are really, really significantly down, so mask mandates are out the window. Most people are not wearing masks, unless I saw a lady today who was wearing a mask because she was an aged care worker, so she had her aged care patient with her that she was taking shopping. And she had the mask on, I would imagine, for the old lady's sake, more than anything else. Yeah, I want to punch people who think the rules don't apply to, but I'm also non-violent, so what I choose to do instead is use a bladed weapon, so it's not technically my hands doing the damage to the other person. That's how pacifism works. For those of you out of the loop on what pacifism is, it means using a weapon to kill somebody instead of actually killing them yourselves. Guns kill people, not people with guns. Aged care just sounds like you're caring for an aged liquor. I mean, there are some people who do legitimately care for aged liquor. Are they aged carers? Is that what's the situation here? Pacifism is when you get your partner to kill someone. Yeah, pacifism is actually like the Charles Manson way of life, you know? Charles Manson was a pacifist because he never actually killed anyone himself. He got everyone else to do it. Why the fuck am I saying this stuff? Okay, let's try to get back on track here. This pandemic has made you wear a mask and taught you that you should wear one whenever you're ill and go out. Yes, exactly. If you are ill and you need to leave the house, wear a mask. The Shrek movies don't hold up because pop culture references that are dated, the jokes don't hold up, and the whole turning fairy tales on its head thing is done better in books and TV shows. Well, I suppose. When you go spend your last hours with your uncle before you pass away due to cancer. Is that legit? I'm not sure how to respond to that, honestly. Pacifist, but it's frustrating because people think they are above it all. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, there's a lot of people who think they're invincible with regards to the COVID thing. Time Karens. Oh shit! I don't want to go that way. That's gonna end with me deaded. I don't want to go deaded. I'm trying to find more. Oh god, no! I need to find more. Deer. That's it. Deer. Malibu and chocolate milk are not a bad combo. I mean, I have been drinking vodka and chalky milk, basically. I've been drinking mud shakes lately. That's a good way to phrase it, Del. That's a good way to phrase it. I'm just particularly awkward about that sort of stuff in my chat, honestly. Anything that level of heavy, I don't know how to respond to it. Getting yourself sick so you can wear that cute uwu mask. I really need to buy more. I don't know why I don't have more masks. All of my masks are plain and boring. I got a few black ones, a few white ones. Got a light blue one. Not interesting. I need an interesting mask. So what's this what I've got here? Thistle. We got Thistle. Okay. Oh, hello. You're an asshole that's chasing me for some reason. Go away, please. Got him. Hello, Phage. How you doing? What's going on? What is going on, friend? I am in way over my head. I haven't eaten anything as well, by the way, so let's eat some stuff. I did have other food, I'm sure of it. Thistles are great. They go in mead, sausages, and other stuff. Okay, good. We like to chug a mug of mead. Didn't oversleep. Well, that's good to hear. I actually woke up super early this morning. I think the past 2 days, actually, I've woken up super early. And I'm getting into the gym well before 9 a.m. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, but I like it. I can appreciate it. It's good stuff. We have to go into another lockdown because certain people think social distance rules don't apply, and they wonder why the COVID number went up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's totally ridiculous how many people just flagrantly, fly in the face of all the social distancing rules, don't wear masks, will openly refuse to social distance and get near people and cough and spread their... Just spat on my mic. Spread their germs, make matters worse for everybody. And then wonder why more lockdowns are put into place. And they treat it as though it's some kind of 1984 situation. They act as though, the government is doing everything in their power to suppress the populace with a pandemic, when the reality of the situation is this has always been the way that they treat pandemics. This is how they treated the Spanish flu, which killed over 50 million people worldwide. And no, just because we call that one the Spanish flu doesn't mean you can call coronavirus the China virus. For the record, yes, I spat on my mic. I wonder how Mike would actually feel about that. Actually, I wonder if Mike has played this. Mike hasn't been streaming for a while, so I don't know what he's been playing, if anything. I do know he's interested in getting back into his music stuff really heavily. I'm talking about Forget Mike, by the way. So that could be a thing. We could start hearing some tunes from Mike. That'd be cool. So this is tin. Okay. I was going to say, that's a shiny rock. That's not a normal rock. That means something. If they wonder if people care about... If they wonder if people they care about get sick and die and then wonder if it was their fault, yes, it was. Yeah. You know, over 500... Is it 500,000 people dead in the... Yeah, 500,000 people dead in the United States. You know, the families of all those people now have to deal with the fact that there is a loved one that may still be with them. You need tin to make bronze. I need a pickaxe to get tin first. But, you know, all those families of those 500,000 dead people, right? Now have to deal with a loss that they most certainly didn't have to deal with before. They have to deal with the fact that they had to bury a body. Funeral homes are massively overpopulated, like they can't... Oh, we got carrot seeds. Okay, we got carrot seeds. That is a start. We got carrot seeds. Interesting. Alright, maybe we can grow something now. I'm guessing I can farm carrots. Tip for when you're mining copper, it goes well below the cap you can see. Okay. Lost your Sylveon mask. You made the mistake of wearing it and then babysitting your adorable little niece with her sad blue eyes. Aww. Dude, I have a similar story. I went to night markets recently with my sister. I was wearing my nice purple sunglasses that I got from Dangerfield, which are no longer in stock on the website. I don't know if they ever will restock them on the website. And the day after, you know, I got home, I unpacked everything, I put my son to bed. And the day after, I'm looking around, I'm like, I cannot find my purple sunglasses. They are gone, and I love those fucking things. They are the only ones that I will actually legitimately wear. And they are gone. I've checked my car, I've checked all over my house, I cannot find them. And I am so intensely dejected, you have no idea. They were only like 25 bucks. They're not expensive, but they're fucking nice, right? And now they just don't exist anymore. I don't know where they are. And I'm furious. I'm absolutely livid. Which I know is an incredibly privileged position to take. Poor Didim's lost his sunglasses. Yeah, I did. I had a sentimental attachment to them. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, Abby looking for her sunglasses. Pretty much. I swear I've checked everywhere they could possibly be. And they're not anywhere. They're not turning up. So I am sad. This is a bad thing. Don't lose your sunglasses, folks. I can't even think of like when I would have lost them because I had them the entire night, so I don't even know. I'm wandering aimlessly, by the way. I have no specific ambition of where to go. I really should find my way back to the meadow so that I can kill some deer and get some more leather and upgrade my leathery stuff. You start making copper deposits. Honestly, map markers are so useful. You currently mark every plant patch you find. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can mark things? How do you mark things? How do you mark them? Double click on the map. Okay. Well, that's a fireplace. That's not what I want. Is it just... Oh, I could just mark whatever I want. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hang on. Where's my other sound effects? Hang on.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I think the idea that all people involved in capitalism should fit one uniform set of ideals and values is incredibly ableist. Oh, it is. Yes, indeed, Demacia. It's many things. It's ableist, it's racist, it's sexist, it's ageist. What else is there? It's everything. You know what's really... I guess you could say this is... I mean, this is not a defensible position. But, you know, we've talked about euthanasia on stream a few times. I wouldn't mind going back to that topic and deep diving on it. Don't waste your arrows, you silly bitch. We've talked about the idea of euthanasia a couple times, and recently, like, the specific mention of capitalism has brought this to my attention right now. Somebody mentioned that the idea of voluntary euthanasia, you know, someone who is at a point in their life with a certain illness where there is no... oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Hang on. If someone is at a point in their life where they have no valid chance of living a... Hang on, let me chase this deer down and then I'll hydrate. If someone has reached a point in their life where they have absolutely no quality of life ahead of them, right? They've got no chance for a good life. and whatever's left of their life is going to be miserable, painful, and all that, and they want to have the option to voluntarily euthanize themselves. You know, my stance is yes, they should be able to. It should be completely legal. Oh, that's not good. Okay, goodbye. And there was somebody who made the argument that let's get away from him. Jesus Christ. Who's seen the movie Troll Hunters? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, somebody was arguing because, you know, I feel like the stance of voluntary euthanasia is a pretty leftist position, isn't it? I mean, my stance is that, you know, people should have the freedom to end their life if they're at that point where there is no, you know, capacity to improve it. But somebody on the other side of the discussion argued that people who were in favor of legal euthanasia... I can't see where that troll is, and now I'm terrified. Oh, shit. Hello, I bring tidings. You bring tidings? Well, I can't really deal with you right now, bird. God damn it. Can I get out of combat so I can get this thought out of my head, please? There's another skeleton fort here, of course there is. Somebody argued the point that the left wants to euthanize people who are no longer healthy enough to befit their capitalistic system, and that's why they want to legalize euthanasia, to take, you know, the elderly and stuff like that, or the particularly disabled. Like, their argument was completely flawed and nonsensical, and very projectionary, I would say. But yeah, this was I think it was on either on Facebook or on Twitter or something like that. A really dumb argument against the idea of... Oh, I see what you mean, carbon deposit, yeah. Look, Mom, I'm projecting. Excuse me. Alright, so yeah. Their stance was... So, of course, my stance is euthanasia should be legal. You know, if... within reason, you know... If someone... I personally think that if somebody is suicidally depressed... we should do everything we can to help them. To help them stay here in this life. But if someone is terminally ill and cannot be cured, and there's no hope to give them a satisfactory quality of life, we should legally be allowed to euthanize them with their permission, of course, with their consent. Like, they should actually have to sign off on it if they can. Of course, it becomes a different issue if someone is at the point of DNR, like they're literally unconscious and are never going to wake up from a coma, for example. But if someone is, you know, awake and actively still present, and they know that it's never going to improve, and they know they're going to be living the rest of their life in pain until their body eventually gives out. If I was in that position, yes, shut me down. Pull the plug. Inject me with all the painkillers in the world and let me just go peacefully. You know? I don't want to live a life where I'm in constant pain that would be just absolutely mind-numbing while my body just shuts itself down in agonizing... what's the phrase I'm looking for? Just slowness is the word I'm thinking of, but there's another word for it. Agonizing graduality? I don't know. Very, very slow, painful death. I don't want it. Kill me. You know, in that circumstance, just end me. But the thing is, of course, that's not legal in most parts of the world, and as a result, it's a hotly contested topic. And yeah, this person had the stance that people who are in favor of voluntary euthanasia, people who are in favor of the idea that, you know, if someone is that near death and beyond salvation, that the people in favor of euthanasia are just saying, oh, well, let's get rid of everybody that is not able-bodied enough to work under the capitalist system. Like, it's such an unusual take to have, an unusual stance to have, considering it's like, well, no, we don't want... I mean, honestly, the people I've seen in favor of euthanasia as a subject have generally been in favor of people should be allowed to live in comfort no matter their circumstances, right? Like, that's my general idea of the world, is like everyone should have the capacity to live in comfort. That's not to say splendor. That's not to say excessive wealth. Like, no one should have to live in Donald Trump's golden penthouse. I mean, that would be an absolute nightmare. The entire opposite of comfort. You know, I truly believe that everybody should have the capacity to live in a circumstance where all their basic needs are met. You know, life is comfortable, life is happy. And yet, for some reason, this particular person had that viewpoint that anyone in favor of euthanasia just wants to kill off whoever can't serve the means of production, which is really... I have no idea where that take even came from. I've no idea where that take came from. It's, yeah, very, very projection. Very huge projection there. Oh, for God's sake, go away. I'm trying to get out of the Black Forest. As much as I love Black Forest cake and Black Forest chocolate bars, I gotta get out of the Black Forest right now. It's pretty foreboding, not gonna lie. You should not decide if a dying person should be alive and in pain. It's selfish. Yeah. Yeah. If this is the thing, like, it comes back around to that trans legislation thing in Arkansas, right? Where the people arguing against it were arguing against all medical advice. Now, I would need to actually look into what medical experts have to say about euthanasia, but I dare say there would be a decent number of medical practitioners who would be in favor of the idea, given that, you know, they are in the distinct position of dealing with patients who are terminally ill, right? Who are... Oh my god, get out of the fucking water! I can't get my stamina back, and thus I can't run away from these fuckheads. Nope. Sorry. We'll come back. Oh, not a boar. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I need to go to get back. Hello, Ryder. Welcome to the Rogue Room. How you doing, mate? Entire argument implies people aren't doing it more since it's illegal. And, okay, yeah. Skill improved. Run. Well, that's good. My running skill is improved. My IRL running skill hasn't improved. My cycling skill has improved, IRL. But I don't do running. I don't do the treadmill. Can't stand it. Look, I found Jaskiers. I found little Jaskiers. Can't run anymore. Euthanasia time. Oh, I'm sorry. What's that? You don't know how to build a farm? Euthanasia time. It looks like you can't serve the means of production. It looks like you cannot serve under the capitalistic regime like I can. Euthanasia. What's that? You broke your leg? Well, we're going to treat you like a racehorse and put you down. I can't see. I've got a torch. There we go. I can see now a little bit. I'm being chased by these little wankers and they won't leave me alone. Can you go back to masturbating or something and leave me, like, let me go? Game of Thrones fucked it up so bad. Euthanasia time. Dude, at some point I'm going to have to go back and watch the rest of Game of Thrones so I can see exactly how far off the deep end they went. I've heard how bad it is. I do not look forward to the idea of it. I don't want to put myself through that, but at the same time I kind of do. Send me to the glue factory. Oh gosh. I am cold, apparently, which would make sense. Sorry, Meme, it was like, what if you wanted to be an artist but centrally planned economy said, no, sorry, we have enough artists, you're going to be a sock factory worker. Well, we need more sock factory workers, to be honest with you. The Arkansas governor, who is a POS, yeah, we were talking about this before, vetoed the Make Trans Children Suffer bill. I like that name for it. And the pieces of shit vetoed it to make it veto-proof. Yeah, they went against what he said, basically. The governor came out with a great video, like he spoke to press, and talked about all the reasons that the trans healthcare bill was bad, and how the medical experts... I think I read somewhere that he actually did speak to two transgender women who, you know, brought him up to speed on why it's so bad, which may have led to his decision to veto the bill. Also, worth noting, I was not aware of this. He's not up for re-election, so it's not as though him vetoing the bill is necessarily an act in bad faith, you know, to try to mislead voters to re-elect him because he's not running for re-election. So it's not like it's easy to look at it as an underhanded measure of trying to maintain a reputation and trying to, get voters on both sides to vote for him. But at the end of the day, the reality of the situation is that he's not going to be re-elected no matter what. So once his term is up, it's up. Oh no, I'm dying. Don't give me this shit. Come on, dude. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, we're free. So I want to believe that his decision to vote for the bill was in good faith. I think he did in some ways change his mind, even if some of his viewpoints probably still aligned with the people who voted in favor of the bill. Not in favor of the bill, sorry. In favor of the bill? I guess it's an anti-trans healthcare bill. So yeah, I suppose in some ways he most definitely agrees with some of the things that the bill says. But ultimately, even his veto, the state governor, could not dissuade the General Assembly. There's the troll. Okay, fantastic. Just what I needed. The General Assembly still vetoed his veto. So at the end of the day, it meant nothing that he vetoed it. And he said that outright. He was like, oh, just because I am vetoing the bill, just because I am putting my foot down and saying no, doesn't mean that the General Assembly can't turn that around. Which is just fucking infuriating, man. Honestly, so frustrating. I'm not at all surprised. I'm not at all shocked. I knew it was going to happen. And now it just comes down to legislation. Like, yeah, please time out the troll so he stops throwing fucking rocks at me. My god! You are a scary big motherfucker. Jesus. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm trying to get back to home. I just like to have rocks stop being thrown at me. I'm trying to go that way, but I can't because there's just a constant mountain range in the way, so I have to keep going down. I want to go that way so I can go around again, please. Jesus cunting Christ. Oh my god, I can't run because I'm dripping wet. Because my stamina... So for those who don't know, when you're wet, your stamina doesn't regenerate as fast. It's like a 50% stamina regen cut or something. It's ridiculous. There we go. Let's go this way. Because I want to go back to my house. Thank you very kindly. Day 21. Hello, Miss... How do you say that? Miss Kuzi? Is that right? And yeah, my pronouns are she, her. And if you want, type ! pronouns in the chat. And you will actually be able to see the pronouns extension we use, which shows up if you have Google Chrome or Firefox. I believe it's also on Firefox. On mobile, unfortunately, though, it doesn't show up. Which it should, which would be nice, but they don't have that. And also, you can type ! rogue in chat, which also tells you my pronouns and a little bit about me. If you're at all interested in that. How's it going, Rooster? What's going on? Miss CV, like CV. Okay, cool. Awesome. I thought the V was meant to stand in for a U or something. Okay, I've found my way into the mountain again. This is not good. I'm trying to get... You could eat another bite. Oh, okay, I'm freezing to death. Cool, awesome. Swell and dandy. Just what I wanted. Is that gonna stop me from freezing? No? Stop me from freezing to death, please. I'm out of the stone now. You can stop. Thank you. Would you kindly? Use Microsoft Edge. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rogue Room, Miss CB. Okay, I gotta get home. How the fuck am I supposed to do it? I'm gonna have to go all the way around these mountains until I get to the path back to my house. This was not the intention I had in mind when I started playing this. Am I allowed to log off for a minute and come back? Because this doesn't actually have a pause function. Why would I punish myself like that? I don't know. I'm gonna go get a drink though. I need to pee and I need to grab a drink, so we're going to... Can I log out? Log out here, yes. There we go. We'll come back in just a moment. And we'll continue finding... Oh, Fox for using Microsoft Edge. Fair. Why would you do that? Okay. Anyway. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. I need a beverage. I need a frosty beverage. A chalk mud shake. And, yeah, I need to pee. So, take the moment. Take a minute. Listen to the Valheim music playing in the background. While I go for a moment. So don't go away, folks. I would ask you to subscribe, but like we totally just annihilated every sub goal I had, so hog. Anyway, BRB. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind? Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Can you get off? Oh my goodness. Smudge BX. He was sitting on my lap before, so I'm sure he'll be fine to sit on my lap again. Also, you can't really see it on this because my camera's not really that detailed, but my clothes are covered in his hair. So, why did I wear these earrings today, by the way? As cute as they are, holy fuck, they are heavy and it's hurting my ears to wear them. Smudge loaf. Him do a loaf. Him be a loaf. See, he's fine. I made you buy this game. Why did you buy it? I was gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I was gonna do a giveaway of it. We're gonna draw it next Monday. Because we hit tonight's total sub goal and daily sub goal. I'm in Australia. Where are you folks from? And I've also got a choc mud shake. Look at this bitch right here. Can we like Ahegao the mud shake? Oh my god, dude, my phone is not charging properly lately. It's fucking shit. I hate it. I'm gonna add my choc mud shake to my Fitness Pal thing. Because, you know, I want to track these. Trying to track everything I eat and drink lately. Trying to get back on track with losing weight, even though I'm pretty fucking buff. What's going on, dude? My internet on my phone is not behaving. Scottish, obviously. I'm Scottish, obviously. If you had a chance to change your fate. Can set your world to be accessible to your Steam friends. Oh, okay. Why did that not work? My Fitness Pal is not behaving. That makes me sad. There we go. 120. There we go. I did it now. It all good, homie. Maybe South African. Anyway. That's a free flex for you. You can also make me flex if you want to. English-Irish hybrid. Guess who just drowned to death? Did you just drown to death in Valheim? Is that what happened? Let's continue. We have to get home. We have to go on an adventure to get home. I'm freezing. Holy fuck. I'm cold. Oh my god. And while I was out today, it was pretty cold because I was wearing this top and it was rainy weather. How many bits to scull the drink? Not enough. I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy my mud shake. Thank you very kindly. Abigail, I have arrived. She screams into the single player world. Let me see here. Alright, so we've got to make our way... Oh, torch broke. Dang it. We're going to make our way around the mountain to get back home. I don't know how big the mountain is. But at any rate, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something. You just typed lull into Google search. Pog. Please don't tell me I'm being chased by a troll again. I don't want to be chased by a troll again. You have White Castle because Borgar. We don't have White Castle here in Australia. We don't have many Australian fast food chains. We've got Burger King, but it's Hungry Jack's. We've got McDonald's. We've got KFC, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Subway. There are Carl's Jr.'s around, but they're very rare. There's one not far from me. Fucking hell, more monsters. Trying to think what else there is. There are a few chains that are present in like more built up areas. Oh, you cunt. God damn it. I'll go away. For God's sake, go away. Let me just go home. Jesus Christ. Taco Bell has come back, have they? There we go. How you doing, Seabase? What's going on? What's the news? What's the haps? What's the happenings? What's this runestone? Chip shop Borger. Oh, yes, absolutely. I keep going to a local takeaway. And, little... Oh, for fuck's sake, go away, dude. Hang on, let me kill this motherfucker right quick. So I can read. Go away. There's a local takeaway that does just the best burgers. The best burgers and chips, and I keep going to them and I keep wasting money on them. But it's so worth it, dude. It's so fucking worth it. Let all who read me beware of the grey dwarfs, the skulkers in the darkness, the soulless ones. They are born from rotten rainfall. They spring like mushrooms from the smoking soil. There is nothing on their tongues or behind their eyes. Those who fear nothing should still fear them. When the soul of a murderer or a great sinner rots under the ground, it makes a hollow cyst which draws rock and wood and moss to it. It gathers up the peat into flesh, braids reeds into bone, and takes rags for skin. It should not walk, but when the night comes, it walks. Should you who read this see one with a sword to your hand, lance it and let it out, or put it to the torch, for it fears the flame. I'm sure I've seen the grey dwarfs during the day. It says during the night, but I swear I've seen them during the day. There's the hydration. Live Eat is around your area. What's that one? Local king is Burger Baron. They have a fascinating history. That's interesting. Yeah, I think we've talked on stream before about the story of like how Burger King in Australia became Hungry Jack's. The story's actually got a lot more finesse to it than I originally thought. But yeah, in Australia, Hungry Jack's is the exact same burger chain. But they're Hungry Jack's here. They're not Burger King anymore. Stop wasting money on takeaway. Instead, spend that money on weed. I mean, I'd get in the weed. I'd get into some weed, mate. See, it's during the daytime and they're out. What are you talking about? If you see them during the night. It's not nighttime and they're out. What's this bullshit? You don't know that story? You've been meaning to look into it for decades? Really? For decades? Who pays for weed? Oh, at night they come with upgrades. Fantastic. That would explain why they were giving me such a hard time before. Spending money on weed leads to spending money on takeaway. Oh gosh. Ah, go away. I just want more money to spend on the good takeaway. I just want more money to spend on the good takeaway. That's all I want. Oh goodness. I'm trying to save a little bit of money. It's difficult. My current situation is difficult for saving money. Especially because I bought a fucking sword. But I do have an event coming up later this year that I really want to go to. And I cannot keep wasting money on things. Like swords. I think we're back where I used to be. Where I died earlier. In the save. This looks familiar-ish. Carl's Jr. is just Hungry Jack's with 2 more types of barbecue sauce. They have chili fries. They were cool. But it's not worth going 45 minutes out of my way to go eat at Carl's Jr., honestly. So I'm not going to bother with that. Oh my god, finally we're away from this shithole. Hello, Grey Dwarf. You're welcome. What have you got? No, I want the whole stack, thank you. Can I take the chest or not? I can destroy it. That'll do. It's good enough. Let's keep going. Let's get home. I want to see my house again. Oh my goodness. Used to get high and then spend 20 minutes looking at lollies you wanted in the supermarket. I do that without getting high or drunk. I just go to the lolly aisle. I'm terrible. I'm atrocious. I don't know how I'm in as good shape as I am given how much shit I eat. Genuinely. And I used to have this thing, and I worry about this sometimes now. Oh. Getting maced. Oh shit, okay, I can't go that way. Let's get out of here. I used to have this thing where I convinced myself because I was packing en masse, it was a lot easier for me to justify to myself, oh, you know what? I don't need to worry that much about eating takeaway. I don't need to worry that much about how much KFC I eat. And in some cases, I was actually actively trying to eat more than 3,000 calories a day. And I wasn't doing it properly. I wasn't eating by my macros, and I wasn't eating healthy. I was just dirty bulking, basically. So I put on a bunch of mass and ended up basically fat. I didn't end up particularly muscular, but I didn't realize it until after I'd lost a bunch of weight. Which sucks. Oh, I got him. There we go. One deer down. Thank you kindly. Oh, I can't carry anything. Or is there... Did I pick it all up already? I must have picked it all up already. Peep further up the thread. The chili fries from Carl's Jr. Just shoestring fries with ground beef and old El Paso seasoning. I'll do that. Fuck yeah. 2-star Grey Dwarf. Toughest they get without being a special type of Grey Dwarf. Okay, that's good. I need more leather. There were more deer around. Where are we now? Let's put a marker here. And we'll... Hang on. There we go. We can come back to this. They might still be here next time. Currently clean bulking half of the past year, but home workouts are brutal. It takes so much more effort. It does. I was doing home workouts during like when we actually did have lockdowns in Australia. And I noticed, first of all, I lost a bunch of strength. Use deer trophy on what? No. What's this? Hold traveler and bear, we've already seen that one. Yeah, what was I saying? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, when I was still sticking to that bulking routine in like the first half of 2020 during the during the pandemic lockdowns, which didn't last anywhere near as long in Australia as it did in the rest of the world. In other parts of the world, like namely America, because it seems like in Australia people were actually paying attention and listening, thankfully, at least in some parts. And during that time I was still eating way more than I needed to be eating. So what's this? Runestone. Hunt his kin. Okay. But yeah, I was only working out with dumbbells. Had no cardio in my routine at the time. I've got cardio in my routine now. So I got at least 20 minutes of intense bike cardio before I start my weight workouts. And you know, if you're doing exercise, you need to make sure you're sweating, right? If you want to be specifically changing your body composition from whether you're skinny and you want to pack on mass, or whether you're larger and you want to lose weight, or you want to grow muscle, or whatever it is you want to do, changing body composition requires you fucking sweat, mate. That's it. You need to be sweating in your workouts to actually have any sort of effect. I mean, that's not entirely true. You can definitely do a workout without breaking a sweat, but at that point it's kind of redundant. You know, you're barely doing anything to motivate your body into actually changing itself. Is this the same one? I was Astrid, a shield maiden of the forest. I know nothing. Oh my god, fuck right off, cunt. No, switch the... Go away. Jesus. A shield maiden of the forest. I know nothing of my life before I came here, but my arm remembers the sword and my eyes see the course at the arrow. Now the raven guides me and I fight the great beasts in Odin's name. Monkey brain doing monkey brain things. Home is where you relax, therefore monkey brain says time to relax. My monkey brain says do work at home, even though I do relax at home sometimes, but I tend to do a bunch of stuff that's like not relaxing. It's honestly really hard for me to relax some days. I can't just play a game off stream, for example. I find it hard to just sit on the couch in the living room and unwind, which I actually did on Sunday. I watched My Neighbor Totoro and just sat there on the couch chilling. I didn't do anything. I didn't even pick up my phone, really. It's the best exercise for calorie control. Love how us Kiwis and Australians use cunt all the time. Yeah, cunt. Fuck yeah, cunt. Support your growers usually by helping them with housework while hanging out with them because one is stuck in a wheelchair, another you pet sit, babysit for another by dating them and doing favors that you'd be doing anyway. I see. Yeah, 20 plus hours of sex a week would count as exercise. I don't know who would have the time and energy for that, though. Hey, video, how's it going? What's going on? Let's see here. Can I ignite this? You need to have a fire. Yeah, I know. How do I get you going again? So we've got a bunch of stuff. I still don't have shoes, for the record. I don't even got shoes. I can't put those there. I can put these here, though. Look further down at the fire. Okay. Oh, there we go. Use wood. Perfect. Resting. Fox, there you go. Several hours of sex a day. Yeah, it is. It's pretty ridiculous. Now, if you were a prostitute, that would make... It would be easy to justify. We got some stone here. That can go there. We don't need the wood. Get shoes. I should get shoes. I want the Satan shoes too, but as far as I know, they're all completely sold out. There's no way to get them. Use deer trophy on what? Can I put it there? No? My torches are out. That's not very poggers. I want my torches to be on. Hey. That can go in there. You lot can go in there. I got leather scraps, so can I make those into leather? Always telling your mates to get upset over calling them good cunts. It's just something we do. Yeah, we call our cunts mate, we call our mates cunt, we do. Video. Get timed out for 60 seconds. If it's gonna behave. Did that work? Do I need I think I need a tanning rack. Is it a hammer? Do I need a hammer? I don't need this. Build menu. Crafting. Tanning rack. Yeah, I need leather scraps and deer hide. I don't have one yet. Awesome. You can go in there. So we've got carrot seeds. I'm going to need to try to figure out... Oh, these are different arrows. There's a flint heads and these are wood arrows. Okay. A lumber of coal. You can go in there. You can go there. Where do my shrooms
Thank
go?
you
I don't
for
even
your
know.
Membership.
Hey,
Please
video.
Enjoy all the delights of the subscriber lounge.
Thank you for subscribing. Oh, thank you so kindly. Friends want you to get on the PS4. They ask you, "What are you doing, cunt?" Yeah. The phrase "cunt" is amusing in the sense that it has such a variety of meanings depending on who you're talking to. What kind of person you might be speaking to might find the phrase particularly offensive versus someone else might find it not offensive at all. It's rather interesting in that regard. I don't need the wood arrows. We'll get rid of those. I might need to repair my bow though. And I need more leather. We could try going back to the spot where those deer were. I can't believe you timed yourself out. I might go sleep actually. There we go. So blunt and harsh. It's perfect as a swear word, yeah. Especially given, once again, you run at the head of your warriors, the weight of your father's axe in your hand. You wake with the war cry on your lips. Serenity now. Hoochie mama. Oh, I'm out of resin because I put it away.
I see you've brought
Oh my
guests.
goodness, Dread, hello.
Welcome, friends.
Hello, friendos. Hey, get out of my house. How was your stream? What were you getting up to tonight? Hello, hey, how's it going? I'm out of resin. I can't resin. Alright, we're not resining. We're gonna go hunting. Ah, good hunter. More Zelda. Nice, nice. How'd you go? Welcome in, oh, hang on. Welcome in, Raiders, and let me do the thing. I gotta do the thing. We gotta do a thing. Provided my phone doesn't die before I can do it. We gotta engage raid mode here in the rogue room. We gotta turn on raid mode. There we go. Party lights. Super late here now though. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock here. Oh, goodness me. Raid mode. This is the best I got. I got colorful lights. That's it. The emotionally exhausted blanket. I know. It's so good, isn't it? Why is the D is a mess? Because my cat was over there sleeping on it before and he's mucked it up. And now he's over here doing cat things. Look at him. He's just sitting. He's got something in the back of his head. What do you got stuck in your hair, you idiot? There we go. You'll shit. But there we have that. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, you might need to get some sleep. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank you so kindly for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm Abby, if you are not familiar with me. That is my name. That doesn't tell you anything about me. But typically I don't play video games on stream, though. I'm not typically a video game streamer, but once a week we do a video game. And right now we're playing a bit of Valheim. I'm stumbling around like an idiot knowing not what to do. I barely have a clue with this game, honestly. That didn't work. Go back to purple. Go back to purple. There we go. Trying to control my lighting situation here. Your son trans from Abby to Ben. Oh my goodness. Like Abby to Ben Shapiro. That's the first thing that I thought of. Sorry. You're gonna head off, Radio Conquest. Thank you so kindly for the raid. Thank you for bringing everybody over. Hope you get some lovely rest. Not him, I know. I've seen Ben Shapiro videos, and I would rather not see any more Ben Shapiro videos. Abby Shapiro is a milk truck. Oh goodness, we have to be vigilant though. You know, this is the problem with the men on the left. You know, they'll look at a woman like Abby Shapiro and be like, I could fix her, but you know, the moment that Shoe on Head, for example, thirsts over Tucker Carlson, that's when you have to realize you have to unpack just how dangerous it is. Why the fuck would you thirst over Tucker Carlson? He looks like a dingbat. Anyway. Roommate met another trans Abigail. The trans Abbies are out Abbying the dickhead ones. Good. Well, I've noticed that Abby and Abigail and there's a few other names out there. It's one of the names. Alright? It's one of the names. Abigail is one of the names that the trans folks get. You know, when we transition, there's a list of names you have to choose from. When you trans, there's a list of names you can pick from. And Abby's one of them. Oh, I got him! Fucking, yeah, a lot of Mias. Zoe, Emily, definitely. Let's go back, see if we can get some more. So we got 3 deer hide. Nice shot. Orion, welcome to the Rogue Room. Named yourself Alex, it was basically the law. What's another one? There's a few other good ones. Jess. I think I've heard a few Jesses. I'm mostly talking online though. I haven't really I haven't met many trans folks IRL. Actually, I'm not sure if I've met any IRL. Aside from myself, I'm the token trans person. 2 Tiffany's, there we go. Literally rank 1 name in the non-binary handbook. True, this is true. I had a unisex name before, so I didn't need to change it. But I also had a distinct attachment to that name that I didn't want to keep. So, I threw it in the bin. I threw the old name in the bin and I got myself a new fancy one that has nothing to do with the old one. Yeah, dead name as fuck. You gotta get some rest, Radio Rooster. Thank you so kindly for swinging by tonight. I appreciate you being here. Dumpster fire name. It's rubbish. It goes in the bin, stays in the bin. You like that your name can kind of shift as a non-binary person, which is Nicole, but you often swap to Nick. That's pretty cool. Serena? Possibly. I haven't seen many Serenas. But I mean, my own personal anecdotes are not anything to go off. Come back here, you little shit. I need to kill you for the benefit of me making good things. For me. Nope, that was a miss. That was very not pog. That was very not poggers. Yeah, I think I've seen Lily around as one of them. Yeah. Particularly Wachowski. Oh my god, you shithead. Is this game worth the asking price? It depends what you want out of it, I suppose. It's a decent survival game. I haven't gotten very far into it, though. So my experience isn't worth much. But it is fun. I am enjoying it. And I am doing a giveaway for a copy of this game on Monday, which will require folks to save up their channel points. So hang out in stream. Get 1,000 channel points racked up, and then on Monday we're going to do a raffle, like an actual draw physical tickets raffle. No, I'm not kidding. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I gotta get this guy and then I'll come back to chat. Oh, look at that. That was fucking poggers. That was play of the game shit. Why am I unironically saying the phrase pogger so often now, dude? It's become such a meme. Holy shit. I'm such a stereotype. Oh my god, I got another one. Easy clap. Massacre! Ah, oh, dang it. Yeah, go in the water. Drown. Die. Give me my fucking gear, bruz. Anyways, let me come back a sec. You've heard it's short. You've heard this game is short? I mean, I've been playing for a good long while now, and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so... Me saying poggers is poggers. Tamsin is a cool name. Thought about changing yours, you're fine with it for now, but you could see wanting to switch later, idiot transition. Yeah. By the way, hello Tamsin. Have 6 kids, 3 are sure they're hetero, 1 isn't sure, 1 is trans and the other is non-binary. That's awesome. Your logic with going with Saoirse as you wanted... was you wanted your chosen name to be as unpronounceable as your given name. I love the name Saoirse, it's fantastic. The spelling of it is gorgeous and the pronunciation is great. Oh my goodness, already have the game so you're going to be wasteful. Sounds good. It'd be offensive to trans people if I, as a cis, did that. There's nothing wrong with changing your name if you're not trans. That's what you mean. Or thinking what your new name would be if you transitioned as if you were actually trans. Went through about 3 months of saying lol instead of laughing. I've noticed, honestly, in a similar vein, I've noticed that Pixel Smixel, when I watch her stream sometimes, if someone drops a joke in chat, she'll say giggles. She'll just like gently into the microphone go, giggles. I'm like, what the fuck? It's adorable, but it's like, what? Infinitely more sad when the deer tries to swim away. Oh my goodness. If your name was actually Saoirse, you'd want to punch people all the time for their horrific mispronunciations. It'd be fun though. It'd be fun, don't lie. It'd be fun to have like... I mean, honestly, having the name Saoirse would be more in line with my own heritage than the name Abigail, for example. Abigail's a Jewish name. I am not Jewish, by any stretch of the imagination. But I've always liked the name, that's why I took it. I stole it. I stole the name. Is that cultural appropriation? It probably is in some capacity, actually. Yeah, it's Jewish. I didn't know that until I looked it up. Until I was like, you know, I'd already been Abigail for a while, and I'm like, huh, what's the actual origin of the name I chose? Yeah, Abby Shapiro, true. Jewish. But I mean, how often do you really think about that? Given name is Risa, used to people saying your name wrong. Oh, true. How do people pronounce it when it's spelled like that? Yeah, it also means my father's joy, which... I mean, I don't have a problem with my father, but I've never thought of him as thinking of me as his joy, so... Realistically, nothing about the name makes any sense for me. Oh, Rise or Rice. True. Gotta get some sleep, Apollo. Sounds good. Have a good sleep. Many people are going to learn to pronounce Reese more since there's one in Star Trek Discovery. Well, there you go. That helps. There's a thing I hadn't really thought about. It's like the use of names in popular culture to normalize them a bit. Neck. Why are they called Neck? At least they're not called Neckers, like in The Witcher. That's a really bad naming convention. Oh no! Just ignore that, DeMacy. Just ignore that. You know how to pronounce Reese thanks to the knowing of the actor John Rhys Davies. Oh yeah. What's he in? What's he been in? Listening to the Witcher audiobooks. That sounds awesome. I want to read the Witcher books. They sound pretty good. What have we got over here? Oh, I'm not named anymore. I'm called Slightly Differently Spelled Name. Slightly Spelled Different Name. I actually did consider for a time feminizing the name that I had. Just changing one letter and it would make it look a little bit more effeminate. But obviously didn't end up doing that. And by now I've legally changed my name. So I'm legally Abby once I get my actual certificate in the mail, of course. Let's have a look through here. I still don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Hello, Hunbun. How's it going? It's going well, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just roaming around killing things and collecting leather. That's all I'm doing. I think I actually was trying to make a... I think I need to kill some more boars, because I think I was actually trying to make a tanning rack. And then after I've made the tanning rack, I'm going to work on getting my next piece of armor. I don't know how to tell you what not to say in that sentence, Demacia. Yeah, Botwick is doing his thing for a reason, or their thing. I'm misgendering my bot now, oops. And I don't know how to say what it is that I don't want, like the reason that bot has a certain word timed out, deleting a certain... I wish there was a better way that it would do that, yeah. The bot is set up a certain way so that certain things that should not be said don't crop up in chat. Yeah. That's very confusing. Yeah, he's a fantastic actor. I need to remind myself of who John Rhys Davies is. Name is horrid feminized. It just screams we wanted a boy. Oh, yuck. That wouldn't be good. There we go. Boars, boars, boars. Yeah, you can whisper the explanation, yeah. It's not a huge deal, but it's a transy related thing. Which is, I mean, it's relevant to the current conversation, so yeah. It's more a preventative measure for doxing than anything else. Just in case there is someone who has nefarious intent. Oh my god, I think I crit that boar. I think I crit him. Alright, I think I've got enough leather scraps now that I can make the tanning rack. I don't know if I have enough straight leather, though. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is making leather armor so that I'm at least a little bit geared up and then upgrade my my mace or my club. It's not a mace, it's a piece of wood. It reminds me actually, honestly, of the base cannon from Dark Souls. The Zweiander. And how I really want, you know, I don't have a historical sword. by any stretch of the imagination. If I were to get a replica historical sword, I'd get a Zweiander. I would like a Zweiander. Zweiander. Because the legend never dies, friends. The legend never dies. And I would like one. I got some flint. Do I watch much Shardiversity? No. I have built a home. It's we're going to it now. Get some more flint. What's Shardiversity? A YouTuber? Let me guess. A Souls YouTuber, by the sounds of it, given where I'm going with this conversation. There are a few Souls creators I follow. But I don't tend to watch much of their content anymore. A lot of the content I watch on YouTube and Twitch is skewed quite heavily. Please don't. He's an Aussie who likes swords and weapons a lot. Oh, okay, okay. Zweiander. The coolest sounding sword. I mean, katanas are pretty cool as well. I would like a katana. There is a replica katana at the same place where I got my Siri sword from. That one over there. Which I think I am going to grab that katana if it's still in stock in the next time I go back there. Because it's not a weapon from an anime or something like that. It's just a katana that is a katana. I mean, I wouldn't know if it's from an anime, but I don't think it is because it's not really labeled as like from Naruto or whatever. It's just a cool looking katana replica. Because they have a bunch of swords in this particular shop that are all effectively cosplay weapons, right? So a lot of them are from various animes. And I have no idea what the fuck they do with those. Anyway, let's make number 8. Okay, we need flint and wood. I need to get rid of this. I need wood. And I need flint, which I think I have some. I've got lots of flint. Cloud's weapon, the busting sword. The buster sword. The busting of fat nuts. Okay, we got a tanning rack now. Cool. Thanks, gangster. Anyway. Tries to use them historically correct. It does archery, explains why the crow's beak is a quality weapon, and why nunchucks are literally worse than a stick. And yes, if you missed it, folks, if you've not already listened to my podcast episode on the Inconsolables recently, I was on episode 226 where we talked about accessibility, gaming news, and other stuff. It's a good podcast. Listen there if you want to give that a crack. If you want to get into some new podcast stuff. You're getting tired. I'm getting pretty tired too. But I've got another choc mud shake to get through. So, well, I might not actually. I might not get as severely munted as I was last night. As fun as it is, I may leave it. Okay. So I can make a spear now. I need to make leather pants. Yeah, I need to make leather pants. Deer hide. So I've gotten rid of most of my deer hide. So I need to fix that situation. Munted. I don't actually use that phrase. Like, that's the first time I think I've ever even said it, other than maybe making a joke. In your dream, you sit beside a fire in a great hall surrounded by the chatter of familiar voices. Their faces blur like smoke and their names slip your mind, and I couldn't read the rest of it. I missed it. Had a relatively successful morning, so you might as well have a joint. Fuck yeah. By the way, do you like what I did with my necklace? This is not actually supposed to sit like this. I've like flipped it over and knotted it so that it hangs like this. What do you think? Does it look cool? I don't know if that looks... I think that looks cool. I like the way that turned out. You know. Yeah, munted is the equivalent of getting shitted. Getting shit-faced. That's what munted is. Necklace looks fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I thought... I want to get more necklaces that have this, like, rope instead of jewelry. That'd be cool. Stuff like this. Stuff with pendants on the end of it. It'd be cool if I could get like a rope necklace and interchangeable pendants. That'd be a good idea. And I feel like I could easily make that. I could easily just buy some of this kind of rope, make my own little attachment at the end with a clip, and then buy various pendants and clip them onto it. I feel like that would not be difficult at all to do. I'm certain there'd be a place where I could get the resources to do it. Mind if you... Okay, my first...
Yeah,
I might be a
round.
trans moment. Oh my god, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, let's break this one down because I like this story. I do like telling this story. So we'll sit here in my little great hall for a moment, or I might log out so that I'm not wasting daylight or whatever it is. Anywho, we shan't invoke that name anymore. Let's have a bit of a chit chat about trans stuff, because I actually had my first real trans revelation when I was 15, way before I actually came out and started transitioning. 16 odd years ago was when I first had this moment of like, oh, I didn't have the word for it at the time. I didn't know what it would be, but I had this intense sensation of like, I was born a boy, I should have been born a girl. And I started doing research online about it. I started searching up everything. It's like, oh, I'm a boy who wants to become a girl. And I started finding results that would talk about... I found a bunch of forums, people talking about it and things like that. But me being an anxious little shit that I was on the internet, I didn't think to look much deeper. But I did find details about surgeries, about hormones, like being on medication. And one of the big things that scared me off transitioning was the idea of being on medication for the rest of my life. Which now, technically speaking, is what I'm going to be facing anyway. This was back in 2005, mind you. I don't know how much different things were back then. No, I didn't think anything of my sexuality. I was still attracted to women. I'm still attracted to women now. So I guess now I'm gay. But like, I definitely had this distinct sensation of like, I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel as though being a boy was the right thing. And I kept it deeply repressed, and I tried to tell my mother when it was like the middle of the night. I put out a coming out post back when I came out, which was about August of last year. And in that I detail the fact that it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I had this intense feeling of like, I need to tell my mother this. And all I could get out was, I'm not who I'm supposed to be. And then I just repressed it, pushed it away, and hid from that for like the next 16 years until just recently, when I actually finally came out properly and started transition and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's the I might be trans moment actually started back when I was 15. And then looking back earlier in life, there are a lot of little notes that I can think of where I'm just like, oh, that might have been a hint. In particular, one of the things that sticks out to me is the fact that throughout my childhood, I never... Like, we went to the beach semi-regularly. We still occasionally do. And I still, to this day, quite frankly, in a situation where I'm going to be swimming... I mean, obviously nowadays... well, there's not a lot there, but... I would need to wear a bikini top if I were going swimming. But when I was a kid, I needed to wear a rash shirt. I did not want my chest to be visible, especially in a public space like the beach. I don't know, I guess that's not really much to go off, but thinking on it, I'm just like, oh, hang on. I had an association with like that general social cultural norm, women covering their breasts sort of thing. So I had that little association of like, I don't want anyone seeing my chest. Ew. Yeah. On this subject, you can pose the thought, Draco. Yes, you absolutely can. Let's get back to the game, and we'll chit-chat. Because I just wanted to like get that one out clearly. But I can keep talking and playing. How do we like the Rogue BX in like a much more simpler art style, by the way? Do you like that? I quite like how that looks. Again, I'm going to change the X to the lipstick cross. But what do we think? Do we like it? I think it's cute. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. You love the colors. They're bisexual pride colors. Which, on a completely, like semi-tangentially related note, I am very much questioning my sexuality as of late. Thanks for sharing the story. That's alright, Gorillas. I'm definitely having a moment of sexuality questioning lately. After, like, months and months of being basically ace, I'm starting to, come to terms with certain things. Definitely looks good, thank you. Looking back at those little... You love looking back at those little, oh, I should have known moments. That's the thing, is like, I was never particularly effeminate in any stretch of the imagination. But I think it's also, there's a common thread with transgender people having autism, right? It's more of a correlation does not equal causation thing, but that it seems to be that a lot of trans people are autistic. And I think throughout my childhood, I knew I was autistic from very young. I don't remember when I was officially diagnosed, but I've always known I was autistic. And as a result, I've always had this awareness that, like, I'm not quite like everybody else. You know? I was always surrounded by people who just fit in much more easily than I ever did. And there were certain behaviors, but it wasn't a particularly like, oh, that little boy likes to play with dolls kind of thing. Because I never really did that either. It was like mostly Lego and video games. Especially Bionicle, actually. Which itself seems to be a thing among the trans community. I've noticed quite a few trans folks love Bionicle. I'm like, fuck yeah, Bionicle, mate. Fuck yeah. I met a 60-year-old trans woman who had ECT when she tried to come out. ECT? Oh. I think I know what you mean. Kind of tired with your A stage? Oh, hello. Come back here. Anyway, Bionicle is trans culture. So happy to be able to talk about this. Feel like you have nowhere to talk about your real life with anyone. Yeah, it's complicated. There's a lot of places where it's harder to find people to talk about this stuff with. In recent years, you've been untangling your head in regards to being bisexual, figuring out what's the real me and what was the fake me you used to hide the real you. Kind of wonder if you've also been repressing a gender issue at some level too. Well, like I've mentioned in the past, I think I helped Cyrus come to terms with the fact that they're non-binary. You know, I put out a stream highlight that talked about gender issues, and they watched it, and then they were just like, well, I'm non-binary. They just literally announced it on my stream. Not on my stream, on their stream. They were watching my video on their stream, and they announced it to their entire streams like, I think I'm non-binary. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I think we're definitely, don't get me wrong with the idea of gender identity, the idea of differing genders from the norm. Because the gender dichotomy that exists today is largely a Western formulation. It's largely a Western concept that has cropped up in... it's hard to say exactly when the gender binary concept came to be, because the phrase gender has only been around for, I want to say, 50 to 70 years, I think. I'd need to go back and look, but I think the actual word gender that is distinct from sex has only been around for a short time. So we've had these concepts like prior to transgender being a common nomenclature. People were commonly referred to as transsexuals. And for a long time, the definition of gender and sex were largely considered interchangeable until we started, giving them different definitions and unpacking all of the things surrounding a person's identity and how it ties to their gender, for example. Calamar Boy, welcome to the Rogue Room. Terrified of digging into your own head. Hang on, let me come back to this for a sec. It's a very deep issue. Terrified of digging into your own head on that issue for fear of throwing everything out of whack and destabilizing your head. I totally understand that. I totally get that. Think 21, or do you think 21 is too early or too late to get non-binary type surgery? Do whatever you want to do. If you're 21, you're an adult, you can make that decision. There's nothing that should be, I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too early. I mean, I'm 31. I've had no surgeries. I've only started HRT in the past 6 months. It's never too late. But like, if we start getting into the too early discussion, it's 21 is certainly not too early for anything like that. Ben thought he was possessed by a demon man and couldn't learning disability. When he moved into your care and transitioned, he was the happiest person on earth. Most positive attitude, he's getting his shot puberty blocker this Friday. We're so excited. That's awesome. It's been Ben for 3 years and he's 14 now. That's amazing. 4.0 average, that's fucking sick. I love to hear it. That's awesome. Late Middle English from the Old French genre, mon genre, based on Latin genus, birth, family, nation. The earliest meanings were kind, sort, genus, and type or class of noun, which was also a sense of Latin genus. There you go. There you go. You knew you were bi at around age 15, but you were told it was just a phase, so you kept that hidden. If you had a gender thing going on, either you didn't know it by then, or you kept that hidden even to yourself. That's entirely possible. Can we get some hell yeahs in the chat for Ben? Can we get some hell yeahs in the chat for Ben? Marstars Frolly on YouTube. He's an amazing artist. You're bisexual, so he felt comfortable around you. You told him when he was 10, he came out when he was 11. That's amazing. And you're welcome, Peach. Hell yeah. Let's all be proud of Ben. Like on forums where they ask sex instead of gender, yeah. And that's where it becomes difficult in, like when we start talking about, you know, medical forms or whatever it is we're talking about. We start talking about if you have to sign a government form and they ask your sex, not your gender. And it becomes tricky because somebody's biological sex is definitely a thing, but also, at the same time, we have to realize that biological sex is not a simple binary. That's just a categorization that we've given it for so long, and it's hard to break that. And that categorization really doesn't help anyone. It's specifically a measure of keeping people in line. You know, the males sign M on the form, the females sign F on the form, because we, the greater society, said so. That's how you are categorized. And there's a long and arduous process that you have to go through to even change that. Where are you, little shit? Got him. Whereas your gender, if they ask your gender on a form, yeah, if you're intersex, tough, choose one. That's how it goes. And a lot of intersex people are assigned M or F at birth, right? Intersex people who can be born with a variety of different sex organ configurations. People like Casta Semenya, for example, who is assigned female at birth but is intersex. And competed in women's running, I think. But because of her higher testosterone levels, the competition was deemed unfair. You know. You like when games have a non-binary option? I like what The Sims is doing at the moment. The Sims 4 has recently added an option where you can choose your body type, masculine or feminine. You can choose your... you can choose your body type. You can choose whether they can stand to pee. Yes, really. You can choose whether they can get someone pregnant, whether they can get pregnant, or neither. And I'm not sure what else. There's like 4 options that they've added recently to The Sims 4 that really varies up, you know, the whole sex and gender thing. If you could date a transgender, if you would date a transgender person to find them attractive, does that make you non-binary? No, not necessarily. You know, being non-binary is not necessarily your about attraction, right? There's a lot of bizarre thought process regarding sex and gender and sexuality, and these are 3 distinct concepts, right? We, you know, I as a transgender woman, I'm a woman who is a lesbian, thereby I'm attracted to other women. If I were to meet a transgender woman who I was particularly attracted to, would I date her? Yes, absolutely. Because I'm, you know, I'm attracted to women. That's it. That's the end of the discussion. But my attraction is not directly tied to my gender. Well, it is in the sense that, you know, if for example, you've got a man who is attracted to other men, he's gay, right? Typically, he's homosexual. You have a man who is attracted to women, he's heterosexual. And if you are someone who is particularly attracted to any kinds of genders, you're pansexual, generally speaking. And if you are someone who is attracted to, say, men and women or multiple genders in general, you're bisexual. And there's other labels that it goes on. There's more labels there. And it's the thing is, like, there are people who are opponents to this idea of there being multiple different labels for sex, gender, sexuality, all these kind of things. And they say it's too complicated, it's too hard, but like I just literally explained it to you in the span of a couple of minutes. And there's a good video by Bill Nye the Science Guy where he does it much more effectively than I do. It's really not a hard concept, but there are so many people who are taught this really basal concept when they are younger. And quite frankly, it's enforced upon them through the media they consume. Like, think about how many kids' cartoons you watched where there was, say, for example, a male protagonist who had a female love interest. And that was it. You know, there's no more to it than that. There's a male protagonist with a female love interest, right? Distinctly. Okay, I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna die. And that's just a reinforcement of the gender binary and the sex binary and the attraction binary. Attraction standards, the norms that most of society wants us to abide by. Because it's based on archaic notions that we've all just come to accept as normal. But society has shifted quite dramatically. Oh, goodness. I'ma die. I am gonna die. I don't want to do a die. Yeah, society has shifted quite dramatically, and it's not like these concepts are new. Like I said before, trans people have always existed, gay people have always existed, but the ways in which society has constantly treated anyone who is divergent of those typical norms. You know, the idea, this bizarre idea that human beings are only born with one particular set of sex organs, and as a result there can only be two genders. That kind of nonsense. If you're not attracted to anyone, then you can be asexual. Exactly. Or you can... I'm not quite sure on how aromantic works. I think that just generally means like someone who is sexual but has no interest in romantic attraction. No interest in romantic finaglings. Cartoons do need more gay, they do. I was planning on writing a book series, like a book at least. The start of a book. I've got an idea for it. And it's a fantasy series, and I was thinking at first, let's make this pretty gritty and realistic and adult, and now I'm like, what if I make this particular book series particularly child friendly? What if I were to do this book series, and instead of going the route of let's make it really, really adult and really, really in your face, let's make it really, really, maybe like young teen geared instead, because I feel like that would be a good idea. Like it's a queer concept that I have. I've talked about it on stream before, and I thought to myself, it's like it wouldn't be hard to turn this idea, especially given it's an adventure book sort of thing. It's like a medieval fantasy book thing, focusing on queer identities. I haven't written anything down yet, and someone is free to steal the idea if they want. There's no such thing as an original concept. There's no such thing as an original story. All the stories that have ever been written have been written. But I wanted to focus on queer identities in this particular book series, and really make people confident in their own sexuality and gender, and maybe, put out a positive message towards queer kids would be a good idea, I think. Give them this sensation that's like, obviously it would be a fantasy world, but, a fantasy world that provides them with a semblance of hope, I need to heal, or, just die. I could just die.
Another round.
Another round. War Machine, thank you so kindly.
Sounds like a good idea.
You fucking legend. Thank you so kindly. Excuse me. I have to be strong about consent, just because the stigma to gay is that they're going to make other people gay or abuse their position as a male or male to male or female to female friendship. Yeah, the whole idea, it's so absurd. Quite frankly, one of the funniest things I've seen recently, somebody making fun of the blokes who are like, oh, I just don't want a guy to be hitting on me. There's those dudes like, I just don't want this man being all up in my space. And then it's like, yeah, how do you think most women feel? How do you think most women feel, given that, they're constantly being pestered by men? There is no room. No room. Oh, I'm tired. But yeah, I've definitely been ruminating on this particular idea for a while, and there's no room. Oh my god, let me cook some more meat. There we go. I've definitely been thinking about this, and I'm like, maybe I should just do it. Maybe I should just start writing again. It's been a while since I wrote, and it focuses specifically on magic, because let's face it, queer people are fucking magical. Okay? We queer folks are fucking wizards. Far better than J.K. Rowling's shitty wizards. Fucking transphobes. Anyway. I'm just cooking meat. It's true. Hawk crab. We haven't had anyone being really... Yeah, we're sorcerers. I don't know if this is true. I have not been able to find anything that suggests this is true. But I heard somewhere that the phrase sorcerer used to refer to gay people way back in, like, olden times. Ye olden times. And I've got nothing to base that on. I've never been able to find anything that suggests that's accurate. But I read it somewhere and I just cannot get the idea out of my head now. It's like, yep, gay people are sorcerers. Fuck it. That's canon now. So if anybody can find anything that supports that theory, that queer folks used to be referred to as sorcerers, or something. Also, there's this great song called Mages that I've been listening to on my synthwave playlist. It's sort of like giving me a bit of a vibe. It's got a very mystical feel to it. I love it. The Christian repression period of history may have. I may have. Yeah, I've tried to look it up. I haven't been able to find anything to suggest that it's true. But it's a neat little quasi-fun fact. The Salem witch trials, it might be related to that. Whenever you see signs from the old times that say yay, it's actually thee because there's a letter English used to use that was T and H in one. There you go. The Bart. Thee. I am no match to your sorcery. No one is any match to my sorcery. A gay woman was a witch or open-minded witch. Yeah, yeah. Vaguely reminds me of that thing in Abigail Thorne's video on capital punishment, where where she talks about the fact that women were explicitly not allowed to be executed by hanging. They had to be executed by burning at the stake to preserve their what's it called? Like to preserve their shame or whatever it was. Because like when the body gets incinerated, it all you don't see any boobies. There's no boobies to see, and thus people's shame is protected. The practice of seor or sorcery was considered ergi. The term ergi arga had connotations of a receptive, passive role of a freeborn man during homosexual intercourse. Like a man born as a result of homosexual intercourse. Wait, what? Passive role of a free. Oh, hang on. Oh, so that's. I'm. Okay. I don't know where I read into the idea of birth. Anyway. A man born during a homosexual coupling will become a sorcerer. The thorn was omitted when the printing press came in, and they substituted it with the Y. There you go. So sorcery is a passive gay man, I suppose. That's the thing. And you know, sorcerers are interesting in fiction because they are typically portrayed as... It's rather amusing, you know, we don't really see too many tremendously heroic sorcerers. They always tend to be this submissive, passive type who's often an advisor kind of role, right? How often have you seen the advisory sorcerer character? And in my particular book that I want to write a character that is distinctly a heroic mage. I'm just cooking my meat. I hope you don't mind that I'm just cooking my meat. So the meme that massive amounts of violence is safer to show kids than a boobie on TV is like part of our DNA. Gorillas, welcome to the Rogue Room. Sorcerers are bottoms. Think of the reasons behind calling a man a sorcerer. It means that slaves were buggered by the nobility regularly, most likely. Come on. How much more? Oh, well, that's the last of my meat. I'm done cooking my meat. My meat is cooked. Oh, no, it's not. There's more. I've got more meat. Alright, I'm going to bed. Stop touching my meat. I did not give you consent to touch my meat. Z. Meat for days. I have not been eating the meat in the game, so I didn't realize, Oh, it'll burn. Oh, that sucks. No, I got cooked meat out of it. There we go. That's the last of it. Why do I have to keep my clothes? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Why do I have to keep my clothes in my inventory? That's so annoying. Why can't they have their own inventory space? What the where am I getting even more meat from? What am I cooking now? I think I'm cooking the neck tails. Yeah, clothes should be in a collection. We need more songs about heroic, badass mages. Pretty much anytime you find an epic song with lyrics describing battle, swords, and axes and bows. Never about someone with fighting with magic. You like my house layout? Thank you. I got grilled necktails. And I can eat a grilled necktail. There we go. And I got even more HP. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me dance. Look at me go. Look at me dance like a horse. Leather pants, please. May I have a leather pants? I now have a leather pants. I'm going to repair everything as well. There we go. I got leather pants, which also seem to come with shoes, so that's good. That is very pog. That is very, very poggers. Can I get gloves, or is that a part of, like, I'm going to make another torch because I don't have one. So let's go through and sort our inventory. Our inventory, friends. Inventory. That's money. I don't want money. Oh, I've got flint. We can get rid of the flint. Which is what America tried to do. America tried to get rid of Flint, Michigan. With that whole water debacle. Does anyone know if that's been sorted? Or if they're still going with that? Because that's pretty not pog. That's pretty fucked up. Where can I put my leather scraps? You can go in there for now. And I'll take these arrows with me, thank you kindly. You're Ohioan, you don't pay much attention to Michigan? What's this? A neck trophy. You can go in here. Recent news suggests it's more widespread. Well, that's fucking not good. America, protect your persons that are living under your dictatorship. For goodness sake. Biden's EPA is looking into it. That's good. There's a weird rivalry between Michigan and Ohio. Flint's water still isn't fixed. Fucking hell. Okay, I've got a full set of leather armor. I think I might be able to upgrade my swingy sword thing. Actually, I didn't look at this. You could eat another bite. Your mum could eat my... No, she couldn't. I could can I upgrade my not hammer, club? I need more bone fragments. Do I have any? I got a bow and some flint heads. I'm good to go. I could take the boss. How do I do it? Is the thing. I'd like to end the stream on killing a boss. That'd be pretty based. Mum could eat my processing. It's like, I could continue to finish that sentence in the way that you would think that I would. You need to summon him. Okay, how do I summon him? But I'm like, that's not very feminine. The amount of work it takes to become a sword lesbian in this game. There's a stone that tells you, oh, kill his kin? So what's his kin? Have I already done it? Do I have to place something on the altar to summon him? I've got a skeleton trophy. I've got grey dwarf eyes. What do you get from deer? Oh, yeah, deer trophy. A fuck trophy. How many do I need? Just one or like multiple? I'm literally a sword lesbian. I must join the subreddit. Please tell me there is actually a subreddit for sword lesbians, because I'm in on that shit. Like, now. It's not a Chinese sword. It's a, it's Ciri's sword from The Witcher 3. Let me get it. Oh, I can't get it. I can't move. I'm not allowed to move legally. There's a cat on my lap. It's illegal for me to move right now, so... Sword lesbian sub. I'm checking that out after stream. I belong there. Alright, so we got 2 skulls. 2 trophies. And deer hides are really important for this stage of progression. Well, I've killed a bunch of deer. And now we want to go to Eikthyr. If lesbians get swords, what do bisexuals get? What are they called? Polearms. They get glaives. Or axes. You could have an axe. Sword lesbians is trans friendly. Oh fuck yes. Can I post pics? I want to post pics. Oh yeah, morning stars. Excuse me. Yeah, battle axe would work because it swings both ways. Can we get some fucking... Can we get a round of applause for that one? Oh my god. End me. Dude, I should stop smiling and laughing so much. I've still got a mouth ulcer right here on the inside of my lip, and it's fucking killing me. I am literally dying. Alright, we got our bow. We got our arrows. Let's kill Eikthyr. Nothing happens. Okay. You make the sacrifice. I don't know what to do. You'd like a dagger? Daggers are cool. Eikthyr. Oh. Not Pog. He hit me with damage. I don't want to be hit with damage. Dodge. Dodge souls. Oh, okay, that's a forward arc. Oh, I got no stamina, that's why I can't do anything. Okay. This is pretty cool. I've never done a boss fight in this game, so this is pretty cool. Don't treat me like the Taurus demon on my first attempt. He threw me off the bridge. Literally, my first attempt at the Taurus demon ever in Dark Souls. He threw me off the bridge. Cunt. I'll never forget that. Have a steel battle axe from Skyrim. That is sick. You know what I would love? Is Mehrunes' razor. That would be an awesome weapon to have a replica of. Honestly, that'd be so good. Ah, stop hitting me. Only I'm allowed to hit you. I'm the protagonist. My violence is justified. According to many of the fascistic leanings of video game design. I see what you have a replica of. Do you have a replica of... I haven't seen it because I've been focusing on a boss fight. Do you have a replica of Mehrunes' razor? Because that's fucking awesome. If so. Or the ebony blade would be cool. Or, you know what would be awesome? The immortal blade from Sekiro. Are there any replicas of Dark Souls weapons? Like, the frayed blade would be fucking sick. Oh, you literally have a battle axe. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Well, that fits. That works. Ah, don't dead me. There we go. Got him. Piss weak. Pathetic loser. Pathetic fucking loser. Look at you. Loser, that's what you are. Antler pickaxe. There we go. I'm assuming I can fight him again. I bring tidings. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Hugin. Return to the sacrificial stones with your forsaken trophy and offer it as a sacrifice to make the gods smile upon you. Okay, Hugin. Where's Mewin? How come we never see Mewin? Or is it Munin? Yeah, just loop the reindeer. Moon sword, please. Oh my god, yes, dude. Oh, I'm totally looking that up. If there is a Moonlight Greatsword replica out there, I'm having it. I don't fucking care if it, I don't care what the cost is, I'm having it. His antlers are branches of iron, they crack the rocks and bring down mountains. His hooves are the sound of thunder, his voice a howling gale. How do I interact with it? Get lost. There we go. Activate power. Sweet. Your ability to run and jump is improved. Fuck yeah, dude. Look at me. Look me. Okie dokie. Forsaken sacrifice. We did it. We did the first boss. I thought it would be way more intimidating. You've been granted the power of Eikthyr. Use it in times of need. Your next target dwells in the Black Forest. Go there, explore the lands, and uncover their lost treasures and resources. The Elder awaits. There we go. We've done the first boss. That's a good point to end on for the night, I think. That is a good point to end on for the night. I'm going to log it out there. Oh my goodness. There is a 41-inch replica of the Black Mortal Blade from Sekiro. I need to see this. Before we end stream, we're going to look at some swords really quickly. What time is it? Oh god, I've opened up folders. I've opened up everything. It's not what we want. It is currently 11:52 p.m. where I am. A big uptick in difficulty? I'm not surprised. Okay, so... Yongli Sword, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Cosplay Replica. So they've got this one, which is the one I would want. I want the Sekiro Mortal Blade. I don't want the Black Mortal Blade. Fuck that boring shit. I want this one. And also, I need to get a sword rack. Can I just say this right now? I'm gonna need to get a sword rack. Moonlight Greatsword Replica. There has to be one. There's a number of them that people have made themselves. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I may have just came. Oh, alright. Oh my goodness. There's a great sword of Artorias. It looks huge. Yeah, they usually make them pretty big. But I'm not seeing a Moonlight Greatsword replica. Which sucks. That'd be really awesome. There's a few like 3D print things, it looks like. But nothing that's an actual replica. Tool rack, your buddy needed help on the mountain. You had some resistance and got some obsidian early. Oh, freeze resistant. The Elder is a shit heel. Have fun. Oh, great. What is it made of? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's an actual sword replica here. I'm seeing, what are these? These are like 3D print recipes, I think. Whatever they are. Whatever you call them. You download the file and print your own sword. So, like, go fuck yourself, basically. Anyway. That's it for me for the night. I'm tired. I'm stuffed. Thank you everybody for like the massive fucking hype train before we go earlier when we started the stream, and for all the subs, the bits, everything. I do need desperately. I have not done this yet. I don't know why I haven't. I need to set up a credit sequence for my stream. But before I'm not going to do that now. Cat, here is this. here's him. Okay, there you go. You can have Cat for a moment. He doesn't like that light. You can sit there. And also, I want to show you this. I want to show you my Witcher sword. Because it's fucking awesome. This is it. It's not technically the sword Zirael, which is the sword from later in the video game. But that's what it looks like, and how awesome is it? I do want to get a katana, and that Mortal Blade from Sekiro is very tempting. So we got that one. Okay. That's my favorite. But I mean, this is pretty good too. Kylo Ren's lightsaber. And then the granddaddy of them all, which requires 2 hands to fucking lift because Jesus fucking Christ. Frostmourne from Warcraft. Those are the swords I've got. And he likes to sniff them for some reason. I don't know why, but he do. There we go, there's some cool details on it. It'd be awesome. I mean, it'd be completely infeasible to do this, but it'd be awesome, like, to cut out the runes and put LEDs behind them, but, you know, it's a blade, so it's very thin. It's not feasible to do that. Anyway. And for no particular reason at all, I have a cane. I have this cane. I don't have an explanation for why, but I do have it. It's a proper villain's cane too. You could conk someone on the head with that. Anyway, those are my weapons. I have got Nerf guns and other stuff like that, but I'm not getting all those out. That's my again, I'm living for this one. I am like absolutely in love with this. It's so good. Oh my god. Once I saw it in the store, it was set in stone. It was a match made in heaven. Yeah, no, Nerf blasters, sorry. I should get my terminology correct. Nerf guns are not a thing. Nerf blasters are a thing. Guns kill, but blasters don't. Alright, well, thank you for joining us for some Valheim tonight, if you have not already. We're starting a new playthrough of something next week. It looks like it may be Alien Isolation, if you would like to. Go and vote in that poll if you've not already. And as for right now, for Endos, I'm going to call it for the night, and we're going to go raid someone. And we're going to go raid Twiddles, because it's currently live. Yeah, we're raiding. I'm going to go say hi to Twiddles. And I'll be live tomorrow. We'll be doing the start of the raffle. So we'll start the raffle off. Like I said, I'll buy physical raffle tickets. You can buy 1 ticket to go in the draw to earn a copy of Valheim. Because we reached our sub goal, and I thought, fuck it. You know, I'm making enough money on subs that I can afford to do a giveaway once in a while. So yeah, that's what's going on. Here's a flex for you. Oh, look at my biceps. Look at these biceps. Thank you everybody for hanging out. You've been lovely. I've been lovely. I've been amazing. I've been sensuous. I've been fantastic. You envy me. Thank you for the hydration. I need it because my voice is going. I may crack open that last mud shake and chill out for a bit in Twiddle stream, so thank you everyone for being so fucking amazing. I don't have a proper outro. I'm sorry, I've got this. Thanks for hanging in the city of Rogue BX. I need to change this whole thing. I don't know. I'll do something. I'll figure it out. But I'm on a billboard. Look at me. I'm on a fucking billboard, dude. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Love your faces.